we'll do our customary D20 test. So, as a recap, Darren has kindly volunteered to do a recap of what happened in the last session. So, Darren, would you please let us know what happened?
All right, so when last we left our intrepid adventurers, as I was saying, basically the party had gotten split up into two different groups. Well, three really. We had two totally non-wood oriented people off wandering around in random directions. And then two other small groups, three people in one in the other. And we ended up getting those four back together and trying to locate our friends, backtracking them, running into forest trolls, fighting Beastkin and managing to avoid that. Then finally thinking, hey, we should use the owl to have it search around. So we took time out and had the owl look for them, and we finally spotted them off in the distance. And so we headed for them and met up with them at a pile of rocks that are chaos-infused rocks and stuff. So we studied them for a while. Then we tried to follow the Beastkin that had fled there. The rocks were a battle scene, it looked like, between our priestess and the elves versus the Beastkin. But we didn't find any bodies really, except for were there Beastkin bodies?
Yes, there were.
Beastkin bodies, but none of the others.
Yes.
And we followed the tracks for a couple hours there and back, but we weren't able to track anything down. It looks like they just disappeared at one point, and we still explored trying to follow the talismans in the trees, but that didn't lead us anywhere. So we headed back to the rocks and started studying the rocks more. While we were searching the chaos rocks, Soul fell into one and had a weird vision that none of us know about yet, and then he came out of it and passed out. And then we're like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And that's when we spotted that Faye spotted a group of 7 Beastkin coming towards the Chaos Rocks that we were hiding in. They hadn't seen us yet, but we had seen them. And so that's how we ended our adventures last time.
Yes, thank you for the recap, Darren. A couple of important points to add in there. So the party found the when they were in the previous, not the last session, the session before, they were chasing a wood elf, and at the end of the session the wood elf was killed by a dark figure with horns, and then in the last session the party got to the dying wood elf, who said some word, blabbered some last words as he was dying, and made some mentions of Lady Xena and her party being ambushed by the Beastkin, and added something about what it seems like Lady Xena has found a way to get to the Beastkin's camp. He provided some form of hints, and then he passed away. So that's just another piece of the puzzle to be added. But thank you for the recap. Let's go ahead and do our D20 customary roll, and then we'll start proper with a natural 1, natural 20,
Pull.
16. Simon, that's when you use your natural 20. 12, 18. Man, everybody's rolling over 10. I love it, except me. So that's fine. It's all good. So you guys can see the screen, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna switch the screen here in a second. Let me know if you're able to see the new map.
Yes.
Okay, so you see the sketches are the rocks in there in the map, and then you guys have seen the Beastkin that are heading to the rocks. So the Beastkin are coming from south and they're headed north of the map that you see. Okay, it seems that they haven't noticed you. I believe that Tasso, you have communicated with Jonah about this. I'm not sure if Ailey and Galleon know what's going on. So I know that at least Faye, Tasso, and Jonah are aware that there are Beastkin coming up. coming in. So as I'm saying, Galen and Ailey, the two of you are not really aware that there are people coming up. You're still doing your research as you hear a thud, and your attention is drawn to where the sound came from, and you see Soul laying on the ground. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, since we are not aware, I'm gonna. I turn to Ailey and say, "Did you hear that? Did you see? Do you see Soul over there?
Yeah.
Let's check it.
I'm gonna go check on him. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go then."
The two of you make a perception test. A difficulty factor is a 10. Sorry, I rolled a 19.
Where-
Also an 18.
Where are we? Are we? Is this forest or is it a clearing? Or
It's still considered forest.
okay, so is it with advantage? A natural 20.
Okay. Ismail, did you do the test?
Yeah, 24.
Okay, sounds good. So, Ismail, you do not notice this, but Ailey, you see as you're about to start walking towards Soul, you see Jonah doing this and pointing behind towards the rock next to him. That's what he's doing.
I'm gonna put my hand on Galleon's shoulder, and I'm just gonna hold him. I'm not very strong. I'm gonna hold it. Just kind of hope that he feels me.
Yeah,
And
he feels you.
And look, see if I can see what Jonah's pointing at. But I'm gonna try to keep us still.
He's like literally behind him. There is a big rock, so he's
I can't see anything
towards the direction of the rock. You
Then
cannot see. You know,
I can't see anything.
He's either pointing, trying to show you something in the rock, or maybe something behind the rock.
Except for that, he's doing this. You said that he's doing this, so I know. I know I need to be quiet. Like that's my instinct.
I'm gonna step back to like here. I'm gonna
make
look
a
at
stealth
Jonah.
test. Make a stealth test.
Stealth test.
Yeah, because you're moving.
What do we make this? Crush you that. 17.
Versus it needs to be rolled with a disadvantage. That's still good enough. Okay, cool. So yeah, you walk that way, and as you're walking, you step on a twig and you hear the sound of the twig. Jonah is like,
I say in Jonah's head, you should fall back, grab Soul, and let's back up and see if we can follow where they're going.
Okay, interesting, because this is a change of the plan from last time, which was let's kick their ass. All right, so
I remember the let's kick their ass part, but I just thought of this part.
Okay, sounds good. So it's just you and Jonah that know what you just said.
Then I would turn and look at those two and tell the dwarf the same thing. There's Beastkin coming. Let's grab Soul and fall back and see if we can follow him.
Whisper. Okay.
I'm hoping that we, without being spotted, because of all the rocks and stuff. I don't know if it's possible.
Okay. So you, Jonah, and Galen know that. Faye, what are you doing?
That's a good question.
My
plan just went to shit. So, I don't. I mean, I'm not. Oh, I actually have a question for you because it's kind of misleading with the drawing. It's how high are the rocks? Like, do they hide the rocks? How high are they? Like, you know,
the large ones are pretty high. You know, they can hide. You know, like you, even Ailey.
Okay. I'm not doing anything. I plan to stay concealed. That's my I want to reserve my action to stay concealed depending on where these guys where they move to, right? So Like if they move up straight
You're not in
towards
combat.
me.
You're not in combat, so there is no action, etc. It's
Oh,
because we're
okay.
not in combat. But you're saying you want to stay concealed. You want to stay hidden.
Right,
Totally
right.
understandable. Because
Right.
this is not combat right now. I'm just asking you, what are you guys doing? And it seems like
Yeah.
you were trying to figure out what you
Yeah.
want to do yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
okay, so your goal is to stay concealed. So Jonah is gonna start. He's gonna try to move stealthily and grab Soul. So he needs to make a stealth test.
Bet he can beat
He's not
me.
which he's not good at. So that's wow, I rolled a 19 and it's still at freaking 28.
It's still better than me.
Against a 24. For some reason, with his heavy armor, and weapons and shit, he walks by, grabs Soul, and then move about here-ish. That's what he does. So he moves. You guys see him as he's moving behind the rock, a larger rock further north. That's what he does. Anything else that you guys wish to do before?
I'm gonna move to follow him as stealthily as possible, and as I'm passing by, I'll look at Faye and tell her the same thing in her head. Let's see if we can follow them and see if they can lead us to their camp.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back one step away because this is not combat. So I'm going back to here. All right. So that's what you do. Ailey and Galleon, what are you guys doing?
Um, we follow them, but stealthy.
I have no
Try
idea
to-
what's going on, so I'm just gonna tap Gal.
I whisper, should we wait or join them? What? I didn't hear you.
Tasso didn't tell me, right? What's
No.
going
He
on?
didn't tell you.
He did not tell me, so I have no idea what's going on. So just do.
Well, I think I heard his voice in my head saying that we should join them and retreat because there are beastkins over there, and I point to over the rock.
Okay. So I follow Galleon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need all of you who are stealthing to try to make a stealth test. So you failed one. So
Yes.
this is going to be more of a group test. I'm not going to penalize you if one of you messes the roll. But if half of you or more
Mhm.
mess the roll, well, yeah, that like your cover is blown. Meanwhile, you best as you get set up, please make sure to set up also the recording so that we can switch it from Smail to you. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do some stealth, guys. Everybody, go ahead and make a stealth roll. See
I'm
how
making
this
a
will
new
be
one, or
like.
I'm keeping my failure.
No, you make a new one because you're
I'm
trying
gonna
now.
I'm gonna crush this one. 1 point higher.
Am I
So,
advantaged? I don't think
yeah.
I'm clear on that.
No, does it say that you get advantage on stealthing when you are in the wood? Because I think it says something along the lines of understanding the wood. But just read it and let me know if there is anything along those lines. Now, what am I doing? I'm doing Jonah's stealth.
Oh god, we suck.
Yeah, everybody rolled pathetically. I think I saw a
Yeah,
natural one. I don't. Um,
this is bad.
and then what am I doing? So yeah, those are the stealth rolls.
The guy
Now
in
I
heavy
need to
armor did
do
better than everybody else.
As is
yeah,
tradition.
as is
between the
tradition.
between the agility tests, the stealth, I mean, get you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do a perception test in here. All
Oh
right.
boy.
So, Eiley, what's your total?
Well,
Or
it
do you
depends
need
on if I
help
have
to?
advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't say so. So yeah, so just so you know, that's what I saw. Okay, overall, so I believe that's a natural one for you, right?
Yep.
Um, Jonah fails as well because I rolled a total of 20. Galleon?
Oh, it's a fail.
Okay, Faye?
Same.
Same.
Okay, so you guys try your best to stay quiet and hidden, but you do notice as the Beastkin gets in the middle of the rocky area, they stop for a second and they start looking. Like you see, one of them is specifically looking at the ground, and then he said, and the other one was like, and they look a little bit more worried. You see the one that looks more human on their faces. They start drawing their spears, and they're on the lookout. As it's happened, they are very alert right now. They don't know necessarily where you are, but they are very alert. So, what do you guys want to do?
Stay concealed. Whatever the terrain
Yeah.
allows me to do, that's what I want to do.
So you
Yeah.
guys are gonna try to. So that's what you're doing. Rest of the party, what are you doing?
I
Ailey, Galleon,
I
what
do
are you
the
guys doing?
same. Because I don't. We hear the voices, but we don't understand what they're doing. So
Yeah,
we're
you
not
don't.
looking into their direction. So we just hear them from behind. So I keep going.
No, some
Stealthy.
of you like you're hiding behind rocks, but some of you are peering
Okay.
to see, what's going on. So that's what you're doing. You're
Uh,
staying concealed.
yeah.
I'm assuming. Ailey, rest of
Staying
the party.
concealed behind a rock. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting
What
crouching
about
behind.
you,
Same.
Darren? Okay, so it seems like the whole party is gonna stay concealed. Here's my ruling. We're gonna make another stealth roll. If you guys succeed, it's good. If you guys fail, they will surprise you. They will have a full round on you where you cannot do jack shit. Okay? Where they can attack you without you being able to,
Okay.
other than defending. You can defend, but they're gonna have a surprise round on you. So let's go ahead and do that. Same thing.
Start.
Group test. Yeah, like a group test for stealth.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I got a 19. All right, once you're all done, I'm gonna start asking. All right, Ailey, what's your score?
34.
Okay, that's a success. Galleon,
24.
24. That is a success. Faye?
Same, assuming that Eiley is
No,
giving
she's
the
not within 6 meters of you because you stayed
okay
away from her.
21.
21. That is a fail. Tasso?
25.
That is a success. So we got 3 successes, which is good. And then, what did I roll with Homeboy? I rolled
18.
a 19. However, we're just 5. UBS doesn't count. So 3 were successful. That is enough for you guys. So they move in, and you see, like some of you start hearing them, and you start reacting to their movement. But they seem like they've spread out and went around the rocks. Faye, you were about you were your back was against the wall as one of them stepped next to you, and for some reason he didn't look at his left. You were exposed. You were exposed. You were looking at him. You held your breath. He looked to the left, to the right, and then he kept walking forward. But you were exposed. And Jonah, as he was walking, like his sword hit one of the rocks as he was trying to hide, hits one of the rocks, making a sound, and then he moved for some way. He moved quicker and pulled Saul with him as one of the beastkin came across the corner and just looked and didn't find anything. So you notice that 3 of them are still a bit tense while the others are starting to pull their weapons away. And then they start heading. Well, first they stop there and they take a rest. Like they rest for about, I would say, 10-15 minutes. Some of them go and check on the bodies of the Beastkin that were killed, and they, one of them spits on one of the bodies in there, and another one like pushes him and is starting to growl at him. After that time, they gather their belongings and then they start heading north, towards the path that has the talisman/charms. They're about, I would say, 30 meters away from you. What do you want to do?
Can I see Eiley?
Yeah, so Ailey, Gallian, so the whole party got together except Faye. Faye never said that she wanted to join the group. She said she stayed concealed, so I put her on her own. But the rest, you guys all said you wanted to gather together.
I'd say we're not that stealthy, so can you follow him with the bird?
Where are they going?
Probably to their camp. Let's see if that's the whole point of following them. So we can find where their camp is.
Do you think they're going to another dimension? Is what I mean.
I don't know, but if the least we could do is find out where they're going. If they disappear someplace, we know where it's at.
I won't let Aya go through any caves or anything, but I can have her follow.
So, are you calling in Aya?
Yeah, I'm calling in Aya. Now I have to decide.
Yeah, so she swoops in. So what are you?
I don't
what are you
feel
gonna
like
do?
I don't feel like I don't want to channel for an hour again.
You
know
don't
that
have to
that's a
channel
good
for an
idea.
hour. You can cut it. You can stop it whenever you want.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
You have to channel for an hour if you want to use it up to an hour, but you can cut it whenever you want.
Okay. Then I will do beast sense.
All right. Is it a shout?
It is not. It is a whisper.
All right. Good. Good. All right. Well, take off your MP and let's do the magic test with a 5 for me. So I think you got to roll better than a natural 1. You
19.
do roll better than a natural 1, not by a lot.
That was
You roll
close.
better than a natural 1. Also, as she cast the spell, you could feel the ether, bits of the ether flowing through you. Use your ability to get 1 MP. So, Ailey, I'm assuming you gave her direction to follow them, and then you do your beast sense.
And then and then I'm gonna look through her eyes and
So you are inside the body of Aya. Faye, what are you doing? I mean, you're not around them. What are you doing?
I want to follow everybody, right? And I want to follow the Beastkin too. So when you say I'm not with them,
What I mean is, I don't know if you remember where the rocks were.
yeah,
They all converged to the larger rock, and you stayed just rolling around that rock. You never said you wanted to join the party. You said you want to stay concealed and avoid the Beastkin. So that's what I did. I made you stay there and hide.
okay,
So yeah, you know that you've seen them
sure.
walking towards the large rock, but you haven't followed them.
Gotcha. So I want to catch up to my party.
Okay, so as you catch up, you see Ailey putting her hand on Aya as she casts a spell, and then she falls. And as she falls, Gallian holds her.
Okay.
There is an unconscious Ailey and an unconscious soul.
So we're within talking distance, right?
Yeah. Jonah whispers to you pretty much what the
What's
plan
going
is.
on?
Yeah,
Okay.
he tells you that Ailey is gonna go in Aya's body and try to track them to find where the camp is.
Okay.
Okay, so you're staying with the group. Anything else
Should we?
before I just switch to Ailey/Aya?
Yeah. Should we keep moving with the so that we're not too far from them in case
We
we
are
lose?
Two people. we have two unconscious people. We'll have to drag them and carry them. But
It will
sure,
be,
we could do that.
it will be
And we're not
difficult
very
to
stealthy.
yeah, to stay
I think we
stealthy.
should just let her follow with the bird, and then she can lead us.
You can try to follow them at a distance, like a far distance, which will give you an advantage on stealth tests. However, the two people who are carrying Eiley and Soul will not have that advantage.
Okay. Well, we could try. I don't know.
So it will be 2 out of 4 will not have advantage on their on their stuff. So what do you guys
So let's
decide?
say, what do you guys think? I mean, what if we lose the connection or whatever?
Yeah, if there is a range for the spell, maybe. Yeah, we could try to follow them from afar.
All right.
See how it goes.
Okay. So you guys are gonna follow Gallian. I'm assuming you're carrying Eiley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So first thing I'm gonna ask is your stealth. So let's go ahead and make stealth test for one for each. You guys roll with advantage except Gallian and myself.
I rolled exactly the same roll. I
That was not good.
think my D20 is broke.
You get advantage, and Usama too. You rolled what? What? Oh man, a 3 and a 5.
3 and a 5. Yeah, I rolled
rolled
my
an 11
D20. I
twice.
rolled my 20 already. I haven't rolled up
All right.
more than
Well,
10.
this is the third one now. So you guys start following them. Eiley, you're in the body of Aya, following them as
Yeah.
the party is going behind them, and you notice that the um, the Beastkin that are more humanoid, they slowly start moving up ahead, and then you see them from your angle from up above. You see them that they actually circle back around.
Crap. Okay.
And then of the 3 beastskin that have goat or cattle-like faces, 2 of them move to the side and hide behind trees. You're not understanding why, because that doesn't make much sense. Are they tracking somebody? And then you stop and you fly back to try to see what's going on, and then you notice that it's your friends are actually following, because that they didn't tell you that they were gonna follow. They are
No.
following. Galen is carrying you. You see him like walking through the brushes and making sound. And Jonah is trying his best to be stealthy, but like he's carrying uh, uh, Soul's body, and it's a heavy dude. And it's not like the other 2 are not making sounds. The other 2 are like walking in every freaking brush. Anything that's gonna crunch, they're working on it. They're staying out of the path, but they're making quite a bit of a ruckus. And as you're about to return, well, if should you want to return to your body, as you're about to do that, actually your group is encircled by them, and they get a surprise round on you. So let's go ahead and switch to all right. So let's do this. Let's drop you on this. All right. And then I'm gonna drop Faye, Eiley, Soul, because I can attack him and kill him if I want. Tasso and Jonah. Please double check as I'm organizing the bad guys as well. Please double check that your HP and PEP are correct. The ones in your character sheets are reflected in your pins. All right. So they get to act first, as I said. Not they get a free round on you. So this is round 1. Darren, count the rounds, please.
Okay.
So we are starting with these beautiful people. So this one right here is gonna move.
My guy disappeared.
Shoot. Sorry, let me do one more change because this is shown in feet. I need to update it to show in meters. All right, cool. All right, so moves about here. So he moves to the side and then throws a javelin at Galleon. Galleon, you're carrying Ailey,
Yeah.
so you have disadvantage on your test. What do you do?
Can I use a bonus action to draw my?
No, you cannot.
No.
There is
Well, I
you cannot.
dodge.
This is a surprise, and it's not your turn
I
to
dodge.
use a bonus action. So please go ahead and make a dodge with a disadvantage, as you know the guy is throwing the stuff at you.
Man, I do some
Um,
good rolls today.
Sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
I parry with Eileen's body.
Yeah, you can try to do that. So, and you still have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your total?
15.
Okay, against the 31, you take 10 physical damage. You cannot use your shield as bonus protection, so
Yeah.
it is reduced by 8. Make sure to reduce the durability as you get shot at. All right, next one is...
It's like, crap, they spotted us.
Yeah, that's why they don't hit you automatically. That's why they don't hit you automatically. All right, the next one, Tasso. I feel like you're gonna be a good friend of this guy. For some reason, I am encouraged by the partnership that can take place between the two of you as he throws a javelin at you with the 32.
My God, with a 21
With
or
his field,
33.
and you take 10
Three,
physical
21.
damage.
He doesn't have disadvantage, right?
He doesn't have a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Tasso, you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have
That's so
disadvantage.
I thought I had disadvantage. Oh, sorry.
because it's only because they're carrying people.
Yeah,
Then I
we're
roll really
carrying-
badly. Okay.
Unfortunately.
I
And
thought
you
I had
rolled better the
disadvantage.
second
All right.
time.
Okay, Faye,
Yeah.
you don't get to play this turn because it's a surprise
Uh,
round.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. Then we'll do this guy right here, who is going to wish the UI was better. He's gonna move 10 meters to that spot. And then he's gonna try to throw a javelin at Jonah. Jonah has disadvantage as well. So throws the javelin with a 30 total. Jonah is
Does he
gonna
have
try
some
to
cover? Does he have
no, I
some
moved.
cover? Because the guy is in front of him?
No, when you are like literally behind the guy, you can shoot with no problem when you're next to them. If this guy was here, or here to be more specific, yeah, he would have some cover. But that's that. So he's shooting, and Jonah has to make a dodge, I guess, because he cannot parry with his own hands. So with a disadvantage, so he fails and he takes 10 physical damage. However, it bounces off. Well, no, it doesn't bounce. He gets hit. His armor helps him, but he gets hit. Okay. Go. Ailey, you can't play. Tasso, okay, Tasso, you cannot play. Jonah, you cannot play. And then we got these beautiful people. So this one is gonna. Oh, he cannot get in melee with you, Usama. So he rushes forward. Let me see. Does he have any range?
He does.
Okay. Okay, so he rushes forward. He draws a javelin. He has no. He uses his bonus action to draw a javelin, so he doesn't have any other weapon. And then he's gonna throw the javelin at you as he gets closer. So here you go, range attack.
So
Say
he
you can.
he does manage to throw at me, huh?
No, he's not
So-
in melee. He threw a javelin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You are successful in dodging with your 33 versus his 21 as he throws the javelin, and you move to the side, avoiding it.
I'm
that was
like, actually, I say, Tasso, watch out!
Yeah.
That was too short. It was
Too short.
It was
Go
wide,
right over my head.
wide either way. Okay, then we got this one who rushes on the flank next to Galleon, and he's gonna make a melee attack on you, Galleon,
Yeah.
with his axe. So use his bonus action to draw his axe as he rushes that way, and then he's gonna make a melee attack. You still roll with a disadvantage, and it says 34 plus 1. That's a 35.
Four.
Disadvantage when it gets an 18, you take another 10 physical No. Yeah, 10 physical damage. Another 10 physical damage. So that's the end of that guy's turn. Then we move to this other one on the side, who is going to mimic the same approach. He's going to rush Jonah and make a melee attack with a 35. Jonah is going to try to dodge with a disadvantage. That is not successful, so he takes 2 more damage to his HP. Is that the end of this? No, there's one more dude, I think. Yeah, so that's this guy. And that guy is gonna move like this. And he's gonna throw another javelin at you, Tasso. With a 32 total. Man, I'm
Nice
rolling
roll.
high.
Yeah.
It's a
37.
37, baby, so you're able to dodge on the side as the javelin hits the ground. And Galleon, you do not get to play, and that's the end of round 1 as you are encircled by them with their weapons drawn, ready to kill you. They're like, last 3 BG, last 3. Anyway, so now you get to round 2 with these creatures first. So this one right here, let's see. He moves a few steps to the side, and then he's gonna throw a javelin at Faye. Natural 1. So
That's not roll a natural one.
that's exactly what you needed. However, I'm gonna say that because like he shot wide, I'm gonna say that he has a chance to hit this guy. So I'm gonna
Natural
reroll.
20.
No, that's a 19, and the guy's gonna dodge with. Yep, he misses it. So his shot was so wide that he was about to stab his own friend, who avoided it. He was like, and you see the other one is cowering, in fear. Okay.
Don't date my sister.
Yeah, exactly. Probably what he told him. Then we move to this other one here, who moves this way, and then he's gonna throw another javelin at you, Tasso,
All right.
with a 31.
Come on, dodge. Damn it. So close.
That is not successful, and you take a 10 damage as another javelin stabs you. But then we get to Faye.
Faye's gonna say, no matter what you do, keep one of the goat likes alive. And I channel my cold magic armor.
Okay, go ahead. Let's
First level?
cast. And dude, like, yeah, I think so. Usama, tell him what level it is. But God, I hope you're not rolling a 1.
First level elemental. And where am I? Did you hear me, Tasso? First level
Yes.
elemental. Okay.
Got it.
And it's against a difficulty factor.
I already rolled. I just need you to
okay.
roll your magic.
Magic.
Roll high, man.
Magic. 22.
That is not successful.
Okay.
10 plus
Regardless of
14 is a 20. 10 plus 14 is a 24. So that is not successful. But are you using your bonus action?
Yeah. Can I weave? Yeah. Can I do my arcane warrior?
So after casting the spell, doesn't work, unfortunately. However, you're able to weave the ward around you. Don't forget to add one to your balance when you cast spells. So you got +1 to the balance. Okay, good. Now moving on to who else? Is that everything for you, or you can still move if you want?
I'm going to here.
Okay. Was there anybody there? No, there was nobody. Okay. So yeah, you can move back. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I have a question for you. So for the balance point here, I tried the cold magic armor and the other. Is that +2?
Sorry, I didn't catch it because it was cutting.
No. For the balance points for casting spells, does the weaving and the cold magic armor both count?
No, just one of them counts. Okay, cool. So that's it for you, and then we're moving to more of these friendly foes right here. Okay, so that one moves to the side to get an angle on Jonah again, and he's gonna throw another javelin with a 29. Jonah has to dodge with a disadvantage. Unfortunately, that's a fail because it's a disadvantage, so he takes another javelin.
Well, at least it's not an attack.
Yeah. Okay, Ailey. So to cancel your thing, does it say if it's a bonus action or instantaneous or anything like that?
Let me
It
check.
makes sense.
Yeah, let me check.
I think it says it's a bonus action. It says for the duration of the spell, you can see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use a bonus action
Until
to
you
return to
use
your
bonus
normal
action.
senses.
Yep, so
So,
that's
so your bonus action is used if you want to return to your body.
okay. I want to return to my body.
Okay, so as you return to your body, you wake up on Galian's shoulder as you see somebody coming next to him, and as you see him engaged with one of the Beastkin.
I want to try to jump off, and I think I'm kind of like,
Yeah, you use 2 movements, and then you're off.
okay. And then I'm going to say, guys, are being attacked. and and then
We stand there with javelins sticking in us. Oh, that's what those are.
so I've used a bonus action. I've used 2 movements. So I can move still, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
You're gonna
so I'm
trigger
gonna
an
move.
opportunity attack, but you can.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna jump back next to Tasso and get ready to dodge, right?
Yeah. So make your dodge. He's gonna try to hit you with his axe. So he rolls a total of 26.
Oh my god! I got a
Sorry,
26.
no, you got the 26. I got a 27. So you get hit, and oh, hold on. So this is where you can use Aya's disruption.
Oh,
This is where you can use Aya's disruption. So he has only 1 point higher than you. So
finally.
you can use Aya's disruption to decrease his score by ordering. That would use your action, because no, it wouldn't, because it's an instantaneous action, right?
It's an instantaneous action.
Yeah, so you can use it with no problem if you want to.
I do want to. Is she? So I assume. Okay, she's close then.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use it. And then reduced by a penalty of 1d4. Is it me that reads it? That rolls it?
Yeah, you want to roll more than a 1. You rolled a 2. That's
rolled a 2.
exactly what you needed. So 2 plus your 26 is now 28 versus his 27. So you are successful. As he's about to actually cut you on the back, Aya flies in front of him and he misses. He barely misses his attempt. That's what you use it for. That's the kind of
Finally,
situation that you're like
I
trying to figure
finally
out
know.
what is
I
that.
can't figure this
Now
out.
what do you want to do?
Okay, so that's my action, right?
No, that is an instantaneous action.
Then
So you move.
I just want to take a regular shot at the guy that I disrupted.
You cannot. You have to draw your weapons.
Oh, and I can't. Okay, then there's nothing much
No, you
I
can
could
use
do.
your action to draw your weapons. Your
Then
weapon.
I will draw my Then I will draw my weapon.
Okay, cool. Just use your bonus action, use your movement, and then now you're using an action to draw your weapon. Sounds good. Anything else? No, I think that's overall for you. You want to stay there, or do you want to move elsewhere? Is that where you want
I
to
think that's
position yourself?
right
Okay.
now. That's where I want to be.
Sounds good. Tasso, what do you want to do, buddy?
I am going to cast Barkskin.
On who? On yourself?
Me?
On Faye?
Yeah, on myself.
Okay. On yourself. Sounds good. Go ahead. Let's do the Barkskin test. Man, been rolling some pretty good rolls there. That's a fail.
Son of a
10
bitch.
plus 17, that's a 20. Okay, I honestly, I honestly, let me pause for a second. Just pause. I'm gonna just do the math of the likelihood that you would have fucked up that roll. What's your score in Magic? It's a 20,
20.
right?
Yeah.
Against a 10.
Yes.
So let me see what's the probability of success that you have. You have an 82% chance of success. With a 2% chance of reroll. So that would be 24% chance that you will not fail. Anyway, so you try Beastkin. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out.
I love my life. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, sounds good. So that's
Totally
that's
messed up
it.
my plans, but okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jonah, step one, he drops. What's his name? He drops Soul. Soul falls on the ground. Step two, he draws his weapon with his bonus action. Step three, he wants to attack, but he can't because his team cannot do a good job. So he's gonna cast Bless, so that hopefully people can fucking do something in this game. And then step four is he fails his magic roll. That would be the best thing to have.
That would be the pattern.
Yep. He rolled a three. This is coming. And he fails, baby. This is funny. So he cast Bless. Darren, you could still recover one MP because of him casting as he's trying to cast. It doesn't work out. But that's about it. Yeah, that's everything he could do. He can do a movement if he wants. He will do a movement. He will move this way. So then he potentially can beat up those two dudes.
I can't believe how bad we're rolling.
Yeah. Now that he got in melee, this guy is gonna move here, and he's going to take a melee attack. So I'm gonna roll a d6 to decide my target. 1, 2, 3 is Galleon. Okay, he's gonna attack our buddy Jonah with a melee attack. Ooh, natural 20. Oh, Jonah is gonna try to parry with a natural 1.
No! Oh my god.
As Jonah tries to block with his shield, the dude goes with, savagely hits him with his axe, breaking Jonah's shield and dealing 40 damage to Jonah.
Holy crap.
Also, Jonah is injured as a result. So put this here to show the injury. As he rears and the other one screams, and he's gonna use a bonus action to intimidate the rest of you motherfuckers. So let's do an intimidation against your courage. Everybody else who other than Jonah, make a courage test. What's my intimidate with this creature? Intimidate is a 15. Okay, let's.
Galleon's like, no way, I'm a dwarf. You don't intimidate me.
Yeah.
24. So who fails against the 24?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Faye, what about you?
Yeah, me too.
You too? Okay. So
Yeah.
all
We
three
all
of you
fours.
have
We all rolled fours.
yeah, all of you have disadvantage until the end of your turn.
This is so
On your
disappointing.
It is.
Against him or against all of them?
Nope. No, you're against everyone. You're just intimidated. You feel like this was a horrible idea carrying two people that were already, fucked. You just saw Jonah, who's your tank, who was about to be killed by this attack. You were again ambushed, surrounded. This is their territory. You are at their mercy. You can think however you want with your player, but your character, this is what they are thinking. So that's that. And then we're moving on to the one next to you, who seems very happy that his friend has done that. So he's going to catch you, Galleon, thinking that he has the upper hand. And he's thinking of attacking you, But the game master want to teach a lesson to Ailey so that Ailey understands something. So here's what's going to happen. He's actually moving here because he can do that freely if he wants to. And he's going to take an attack on Ailey. So Ailey, you roll with disadvantage. 19 and the 27, so you fail your roll and he hits you with 10 physical damage. So you were within reach. Maybe next time move a little further away so that you're not within reach of somebody moving around without triggering an opportunity attack. Okay, cool. Next is this buddy right here who is going to pile up on Jonah. Here's another one with a 22. Jonah is going to try to parry with 33. Bam! He parries. Doesn't have a shield anymore. He parries with his sword. That's the only thing that he has now. Okay. And then we got one more. So this one right here, he moves 6, 8. And then he's going to make a throw at you. Tasso. Oh, that is not correct. I rolled a 19, but I need to add to that my range, not melee. Oh, it's the same. It's the same result. 36. Go ahead and roll. Against a 25, you take 10 physical damage, Tasso. And finally, we are going to end with Galleon, the second deadly turn. Galleon?
I have a question for you, Game Master.
Yeah, what's up?
Is what Soul has a negative status or not?
You don't know. You haven't taken the time to examine him to figure out what does he have.
Okay. And Jonas, it's a negative status, right? His wound.
It is a negative status, but you did notice that people can have abilities to heal injuries in the party.
Okay. Okay, so I drew my hammer and shield.
That's your
as a
bonus action.
Bonus action, yeah. And then I use wait, there is two season fighter.
Okay.
So the
So
first
who do you want to start with?
The first one is the one next to Jonas.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. He's going to try to dodge with a 33 against a 32. You are not successful.
God damn him.
You swing, but he moves barely away of your reach.
I think Ahmed needs to reboot his system. I think this is a problem.
Then attack the
It's
second
on
one.
high rolls.
Hold on. Let me think of one more thing in here. Let me just look at one thing.
Nobody attacked him? No?
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, no, nobody attacked him. I was just trying to see if there is anybody else that attacked him in this round. But no. Okay, and then you're going to season fighter the other one, right? So go ahead, make your test with a disadvantage. And he's going to try to dodge with a 24 for me.
30 for me.
30, you are successful. How much physical damage do you deal? Or how much
10
damage do you deal? 10 magical. Good. So he has 2 armor. That's 8. You hit him. As you could hear the sound of bone clashing against your hammer. Still standing. It doesn't look bloodied. But that's that. So bonus action. That's about it, right? For you?
Yeah. For now, yeah.
All right, sounds good. So that ends the third round, and we're moving to
Second round. That ends the second round.
The second round, and we're moving to the third round. So this dude right here, this gore creature, is gonna try to throw another javelin at Galleon, White Hammer, rolling a 32 total.
I parry with the shield.
Go ahead.
Woo,
Natural 20. I'm gonna say you can deflect it to either this guy or this guy, but either way, he'll have to reroll against them.
Okay, I deflected to this guy, the south.
The one on the south. Okay, cool. So he's gonna reroll with his ranged. He does a 23. The guy in the south is gonna try to dodge with a 17. That is successful.
Nice.
As it flies, you put your shield barely to deflect its trajectory, but it hits the guy. What the fuck? is
You
screaming.
can't date my sister either.
Uh.
It's the same guy.
All right, cool. That was a good natural 20 there. All right, moving on to the one in the southwest. So that one is gonna throw a javelin at Ailey with a 27 total. Ailey, roll with disadvantage. Natural one, well, that's sufficient. So you take 10 physical damage as the javelin hits you. Faye, what do you do?
I'm going to move. I use my bonus action to unsheath Teal,
Okay, so
and I
dodge.
move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I attack this guy with a melee.
Whoa. No,
I
you cannot
take
do
a.
that.
Why? I take an opportunity attack.
No. But you remember when you walk through people, it counts as 4.
Oh, it's
Hard terrain.
double. No.
Yeah, it's hard terrain.
Even my own people.
Yeah, it's hard terrain. If it's not your own people, you have to make a test to see if they'll let you go.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. I unsheath Teal as my
Bonus action.
bonus action, and I'm going to well, attack this guy, I guess. What do you want me to do?
All right, cool. That sounds good to me. So let's go ahead. He's gonna try to dodge. Rolling a man. These rolls. I rolled a 31 total.
Yeah, 21, because I have disadvantage, right?
Yes, you do. So you try, you go for him, but you're disheartened about what's going on right now as you miss. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so now you do not have disadvantage anymore at the end of your turn, I said. So if they attack you, do not have that. Okay, next is another one of these. So this one right here is gonna throw a javelin at Jonah. So he throws a 32, and Jonah is gonna. Ooh, Jonah cannot parry anymore. He cannot. Well, he can, but it's with disadvantage. He's gonna try to parry with disadvantage. 34. Come on, another good one. 24. That's not successful. He takes more damage. All right. Ailey, it's your turn. In your turn, you just remember you have disadvantage because you've been demoralized. At the end of
Right.
your turn, you won't have that. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna move here and just dodge.
Okay, do your movement, move your character. So you said like, are you saying like here?
Oh, right here.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I was just trying to see how far it is. Okay, that's fine. So he's gonna take an attack at you, a melee attack of 26. You gotta make your dodge with disadvantage.
25.
26 and 25. Unfortunately, that is not successful. So you take 10 damage as
Okay.
your armor, like slowly breaks through his heavy hits. Now, what do you want to do?
Now I want to do Aya's battle screech, hopefully.
Okay, use your bonus action to do that. Against a
Yes.
difficulty factor, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna roll the difficulty factor. You need to roll to have a total of 19 or above.
Okay. Courage. So a 30.
Okay, that is successful. And then tell the party what happens.
So Aya's gonna come back. She's flying around and she's screeching, and you're all feeling a little bit better, and you get +1 to all attributes for the duration.
What's the duration?
Duration is 6 rounds starting next round.
Okay, Ubas, if possible, could you please do the round counts? That'd be awesome. Okay, cool.
Excuse me.
You still have an action if you want to use an action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot at that guy.
Sounds good. He's gonna try to dodge. Remember, you're shooting with disadvantage.
I do. That's why I'm only going to use a regular arrow.
He's rolling at 13 total. I rolled an 18. That is a fail, but the good news is he didn't roll a natural one, because that would have been bad,
Yeah.
because your friends are around there. So
Yeah.
you shoot, he moves away, avoiding your arrow. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, so we're moving to
Yep.
Tasso,
I
who
am.
also has a disadvantage. Jessica, you don't have disadvantage anymore.
Does
Okay.
that include spell casting? Disadvantage on spell casting?
Everything. Yeah, you got everything. It's psychological warfare.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it anyways. I'm going to empower a healing spell on Jonah.
Okay, so you're gonna
Just gotta
move.
make sure something.
You're gonna move in melee to cast it on Jonah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're using 4 movement to go through Faye, who I'm assuming will let you do that. So, like you move, you push Faye a little bit to the side as you step in between those two.
Yep.
And okay, let's go ahead and do the
Oh, come on.
do that. Ooh,
Ooh, crap.
20
Hey!
against the 23. You are successful.
So I'm healing him 20 points.
Oh God! So as you touch him, that's the one that also can. It's a healing
Yeah.
light, right?
Yep,
What's the
healing light.
secondary test?
Second, it's his endurance versus difficulty.
Okay, so he's not affected by that. He can make an endurance test. Let me do that. Hopefully, it lifts the injury. I am blanking and not finding endurance in here. Let me give me a quick second. There you go. So endurance 26. Difficulty factor is nope. That's not successful. But he did recover 20 HP, which is a lot. So as you
Helpful.
touch him and you heal him, he's feeling that light, that reinvigorating energy, and he looks at you and he says, "Thank you, friend. I appreciate everything. I will not fail you." That's what he said.
And then I take my staff and I bat myself in the head.
Okay. Do the rolls over.
Yeah.
However many points that you want to recover.
Well, I want to recover all of them, but I'll take the 3 it gives me.
Sounds good. And then we are moving to Jonah, who is gonna try bless again. Man, if this one also doesn't work, it is what it is at that point. Like I tried,
I did the best I could to fail with a 3. Jeez.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, I rolled a 4, so I guess yes, an 18 against a 15. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh man,
So
only the
he
GM can
cast,
beat the GM.
yeah. So he casts a bless on Faye, Tasso. Let me see. I don't think Eiley is within range, unfortunately. You're at 20 meters. How far is Bless in distance-wise? No, it's not. You're not within range, Jessica. So he casts the last bless on Galleon.
Okay.
Okay. So all of you, when you do an offensive and defensive test, you get a bonus of 1d4.
Nice.
Okay, offensive and defensive only. All right.
For
For the
how long?
duration, the duration is 6 rounds. So he's going to be channeling for 6 rounds, pretty much. I'm going to need to put this so that I remember that he's channeling. Okay, so that's his action. As he raises his hand, and you're all enveloped by this light, and he screams, "For Eldron! Steel yourself and your resolve!" And he does that, and that's about it. He cannot use a bonus action to do much. You know what? No, he is. He is gonna do something. I'm gonna step back here, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take Soul's shield. So Soul, I'm gonna be blocking with your shield, baby, and you reduce that durability.
How?
Because how's that? You're off topic, so I need to use that, or else we're gonna be dead.
I was hoping that Soul would wake up from being dropped on his head.
No. Oh, should I increase the damage to Soul? Is that what you're saying? Give him 10 piercing damage because he
And a
fell on his
concussion.
head.
And a concussion.
Speaking of that, this
Ryder,
dude
you're
right,
on.
this dude right here is gonna take an attack at Galleon.
I'm gonna parry with the shield.
He rolls a total of 29. 23, even with your 1d4 bonus, that's not gonna make it. So, but yeah, you were close. Just
yeah.
remember, if you're close to 4 points,
Mm.
she may be able to help you.
Okay.
And you take 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got this dude right here. Faye, did you attempt to attack him?
Which one?
This one,
Yeah.
right here. Directly
Yeah.
to your left. You did. But the one that has been a thorn in his side is Galleon. So he's gonna attack you, Galleon, with a 22 total plus 1, that's 23.
Parry with the shield.
With a 33, deflected. No problem, baby. Okay, so that's that. And finally, the last dude is this guy who's going to take another swipe at Jonah. He rolls a total of 28. Jonah is going to try to parry with a 37. So Jonah blocks him and deflects his attempt. Got one more dude. Okay, so that's one more dude because now he doesn't have Tasso as a target. I guess he's gonna move to the side and then he's gonna throw a javelin at Faye. So Faye, 23 total.
Jing. 29 plus the bonuses.
That's successful. So you avoid it as he misses you with his javelin. Okay, Galleon, it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
I'll use multi-attack.
Okay, against who?
Against
Well,
the,
you can choose each time. So first attack. Who are you attacking?
the one at the bottom.
Sounds good. So he's gonna try to defend against it, or dodge to be more specific. God, really, natural two. Natural two. That's what your roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm successful.
Here, check this out.
Man.
God. How much damage do you deal?
10 magical.
10 magical minus 2, so that's 8. He's looking bloodied. You know, he's bleeding as you hit him on the shoulder. You hit some bones cracking. He's still holding on to his axe. Okay, so what are you doing with your second attack?
I attack the same guy.
The same guy. Okay, so he's gonna try to dodge again.
35.
Against the 31, you are successful. Let me check one. Let me check one thing in here. Okay, cool. So you did another 10 damage. That's 8. He's looking roughed up. He's looking real roughed up.
Okay.
As you hit him twice. Bam with the hammer. Bam again with the hammer. Don't forget to reduce your EP.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Sounds good. So that ends round 3, I guess. We're moving to round 4 with our beastmen folks. This one throws a javelin at, so that's the third one now, at Galleon Whitehammer. And that's a total of 33.
Okay, I parry with the shield.
27, roll the d4 for a bless.
2.
29.
29 plus
Plus
1,
the
30.
one from Aya. That's 30.
30. So, Jessica, you could potentially, you need a 3 or above if you want to use Aya's Disruption.
I think I'm not dying in energy
You don't have
yet.
to do it. You don't
Well,
have to do it.
Okay. I will. I'll send her.
You will? Okay. Is he within 20? Is he within your range?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a d4. You rolled a 4?
Ah,
rolled a 4.
boy!
As he was about
That
to hit you,
guy. Oh.
Kaya flies in, disrupting, his throw, and you are able to block it with your shield by titsy bitsies.
Phew.
Okay. And then we go to this dude right here, who now is going to do another shot. So he's gonna try to move to the side, and he's gonna do a javelin shot at Faye with 35,
I
22,
22.
and 23 plus a d4. That's not gonna make it, unfortunately. But yeah, you take 10 physical damage.
So I lose
I'm
my
assuming,
ward essentially.
yeah, you just lose your word. Okay, so next is you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do multi-attack.
Okay. Are you gonna attack the guy next to you?
Yep.
Okay, so the guy next to you is gonna try to dodge. What's your total?
27 plus 1,
Plus 1,
28,
28,
plus a d4, 31, equal.
or equal. Let's reroll then.
It's a new turn, right? He hasn't been attacked, or was Galleon's attacked
No,
in this
no,
one?
this guy. No, this
Oh,
guy
but
hasn't
wait, I
been.
have a plus 1. No. One, because Galleon is next to him and Tasso's next to him, so plus 2.
Yeah, so you're successful.
well played.
Okay,
So,
roll for the
so he-
damage.
Yeah, I can never remember. Is it a plus this d4, right?
No, you gotta look.
Or
You gotta probably look before so that you know that like you're trying to attack with this. Is the
1d6,
d4?
yeah. D6.
Okay, roll the d6.
1.
Yeah,
Right,
just
so he
one.
gets 11.
11.
Yeah.
Well, that is enough. He had only 8 HP and 2 in the armor. That is enough to. Do you want to kill him or not?
I don't want to kill him, but
All right,
since
make a. But since what? Go ahead.
so here's my question for you. I just used multi-attack, right? Which means I could attack somebody else if somebody
Yeah,
else
yeah,
was
you're
next.
gonna be able to move and attack somebody else if you want.
Okay.
So again, question: do you want to kill him or not?
No, I don't. So make me
Okay,
roll.
do an attack test to see if you're able to, you know, control your hit to be shallow enough. Against a 27, that is not successful. So you stab him. Like you're trying your best to not to miss his internal organs, but yeah, no, you know them
Skill
very
is
well. So you
decided.
stab him through the heart as he's gurgling. You're gonna lose 1 point in the balance as a result. However, this also triggers that other ability that you have. So do your multi attack, but then you can also do the other ability that you have.
And that's what I was going to ask you. But the other ability is to move. It's precisely to move, right?
Yeah, but you can move normally, and if you want, you can add that extra movement if you want. But now you get 2 more attacks. You get the second one from the multi attack, and then you get the one from that ability.
I can do Lost Frenzy on.
Yeah, on top of
Okay.
it. So
I'm
where do
gonna
you
do
want to go
Lost
now?
Frenzy. Well, I cannot be in the same square as any of them, and I can only move 4 meters, right?
Well, no, you have 4 meters from. How much does Lost Frenzy gives you?
Lost Frenzy, 4 meters.
It gives you meters, 4 meters. Then you have your
Yeah.
normal movements, which is 10.
Oh, because I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna come here then. If that's oh shit, what did I do? Then I'm gonna do this if I can.
So you used 8 meters. Just remember, used 8 meters, still have 6 left. So you move
Yeah.
there. Now your second multi attack.
Yeah, I'm
Choose
attacking
your
this guy.
target. He's gonna try to dodge.
Okay.
Did
20,
a
29.
25 total against the 29. You are successful. Roll again for Teal's damage.
Okay, that's fine then. So then I will roll the d6. 3, so 13.
Okay, 13 damage. And how much armor do I have with these guys? 2 armor. Okay, so 13. That's 11. Okay, swing by with your sword. Bam! You deal the damage. He's still standing up. He's not bloodied. You get your final attack, I believe, with Lost Frenzy.
I'll attack this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna spread the love. He's gonna try to dodge.
31,
That is successful as well. Roll a d6.
16.
16, good. That's high damage. You kill the first one, move swiftly in between the other two. Teal starts making the bird of prey sound as you leap in, cut the first one, turn, cut the second one, and that should be the end of your turn, unless if you have anything else you think you could do.
No, that's it.
right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that's it for you, and now we are moving to this dude right here who moves to the side and then throws a javelin at Jonah, who's gonna try to block it. So
Natural one.
Oh,
beautiful natural one. Let me just not roll the natural one as well.
Yeah.
Not with
Oh, 20. That can hurt.
This is perfect. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. What is happening is the dude throws the javelin, and as he's throwing the javelin at Jonah saw what Galen has done earlier by using his shield to deflect the javelin course. So he's gonna do the same thing so that it can hit this guy.
My boy Jonah.
Okay. Now
Learning
the
from the
difference
best.
is because I rolled a natural 20 and he rolled a natural 1. I'm gonna say that he rolls with advantage. Against this guy rolls with advantage against his partner. If he's successful, he deals a critical damage. Because that's perfect what he did there. 1 in the 20. So let's see. Roll with advantage, 19 and the 3. So that's a 36. And this guy is gonna try to dodge. With the 22, he is successful and he deals 20 damage.
Which one attacked?
This one,
Oh, okay. It
he's
would
threw
have
a
been funny
javelin
if it
at
was the
Jonah.
other one, because the other
Jonah
one missed already twice.
Jonah deflects to this guy. This guy gets hit with 20 damage, right below the throat, as he's bleeding and spraying blood. Yeah,
He's had
Darren.
two spears thrown at him.
Yeah, no shit.
He
Ailey,
must
it's
be
your
the
turn.
bully one.
I guess. Ailey, it's your turn.
I need to use my bonus action to use my bow for energy.
Okay. Please go ahead and do that.
Okay. And then I'm going to take steady aim at this guy.
Okay. Regular arrow or
Regular arrow. Regular arrow.
Okay, sounds good. So he's going to try to dodge. I believe you have a +1 because Faye attacked him. So I'm gonna try to dodge. Ooh, really good roll. 35. Unfortunately, I rolled a total of 35, which is really high, and you rolled a 23, right? +2, that's
22.
25. What's that?
It would be 22, right?
Why?
20 plus I get +1, so 22.
Oh, yeah, 22. That's correct. Yeah, that's a miss. So you did your bonus action, you did your action, and you think, well, you cannot move because you did the
Cannot
steady
move.
aim.
Right.
Okay, cool. So that's about it for you. And we move to Tassel.
I'm gonna do something I didn't think I'd be doing, but I want to do it anyways. I need to roll. I'm gonna use. I want to surprise people, so I am doing
Suspenseful.
combat wild shape.
All right, let's go.
So you see,
What do you need? Hold on. Yeah.
I have to
Does it
roll
work
magic.
automatically? Roll first.
I have to roll magic check, so let's hope
You're
they
gonna
got
roll
a
a one.
natural on this.
Oh,
Whoa!
yes, my
What?
boy. Nice. I don't know what you're doing, but yeah.
All right. So describe to the party what happens.
All right, so okay, hold on. Let me just take the magic and XP away. energy points away. So basically, you see, last round, Tasso casts the healing spell, and he still sees that Jonah's hurt really bad. He looks around and sees everyone's bleeding, Soul's unconscious, and he's like, "No!" And you see his fists start to shake really hard as he holds his staff in one hand, and it's like, "You shall pay!" And then you see hair just start to sprout from his body as he starts to bulge out in muscles and stuff, and he turns into. Okay, let me drag him here.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop it for you.
Oh, I was just gonna drag him in. Okay, go ahead.
Bam, 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 bam.
Is that a honey badger?
Yep.
It's a honey badger indeed.
Oh,
Indeed.
nice.
It transforms.
Into a bat. He raises up and waves his paws in the air, and then you just see him leap at the guy in front of him. Multi-attack.
Okay, sounds good. So because you rolled a natural 20, I'm gonna say that the first attack you're gonna do is with advantage.
Okay.
That's to reward the critical roll.
I think I'll have double advantage then.
Oh, you already have an advantage. Well, yeah, get the double advantage.
Because I did the
So how
combat
about
wild
this?
shape.
How about this? You either get double advantage or you do an advantage for each of your 2 attacks.
I'll take the advantage on each of the 2 attacks.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So let's
And
go ahead.
as
So
my-
you're attacking the
as
ones
my-
directly in front of you, right? Is that what you're
Right.
doing? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to dodge, baby. Let's see.
All right, so this will be the first time for this.
Natural 1.
Oh!
Okay, the first one.
wait,
the first
wait,
one.
hold on.
Advantage. Roll again.
Advantage.
Oh.
Okay, the first one is
23.
successful. Man, like. Okay, the second one. I'll go with the second one.
All right, I still have the D4 too. I could add
Nice.
Okay.
34.
All right. So you hit. How much damage do you deal per hit?
So multi-attack.
Oh, sorry. I needed to roll my second one. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, guys. This is gonna take a little longer just because he hasn't been playing with this character
Yeah.
yet. By the way, I think you get to
I
choose
just
if
do a
you're doing.
D10.
No. It's not a D10. You see on actions, you got claws and bites, and you have to choose normally which one you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. So you can choose like you're doing a claw or both claws attack, or you're doing what are you doing pretty much?
It would be 2 claws.
Okay, so 2 claws. So you start cutting into him, dealing a total of 20 damage between the two hits. He has 2 armor, so he takes 16 total, -8. So okay,
Damn.
yeah, and then roll your d6 to figure out if or is it at the start of the next turn that you roll it?
Let's see. Once you use this ability, roll a D6. At the start of my next turn.
Okay, so remember to do it at the start
Yeah.
of your next turn to figure that one out. Cool. So yeah, you got anything else you'd like to? So use your bonus action
To change, and then
you use your action to attack. To do
attack.
multi
Yeah. Yeah.
and
So I'm
that
done.
should be it for you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good. And Jonas says, "Finally, I've been waiting for this." as you shapeshifted, and then it's his turn. Okay, so he's gonna let's see, he's gonna multi attack. He's gonna start with this one and then move to the other one. No, not the multi attack. Sorry, he's gonna season fighter. That's what he's gonna do. So first attack is a 33 versus a 16. So he's successful. These 12 damage. Bam. And then he's gonna season fighter the second one. So he's like, here's my first roll, my second roll. So it's a 22 total. +1 for Aya's Battle Screech, +1 for Tasso attack, and that's 24. With a dodge of 33, he's not successful on his secondary test. So yeah, that's about it from him. Okay. Then we get the one who's in front of you, Tasso, who's gonna take an attack at you. Realizing that he's fighting against a monster. He's gonna try to hit you with his weapon. So he rolls a total of 32.
And mine would be a dodge, I believe.
You gotta double check that. Just make sure that you're double checking because it may be different.
No, yeah, dodge.
Okay. Roll
36.
36. You are successful. As he's about to hit you with his weapon, you move to the side, avoiding taking any damage. You're pretty nimble. Look at him. Okay. Moving to the side. So it's this dude right here who's gonna try to retaliate to Jonah's assault. So he rolls a 31. Jonah is gonna try to parry with his 28. That is not successful from Jonah, so he's gonna take.
Doesn't he have bless?
Doesn't he have bliss?
No, he does not. He used it
Ah.
on you
others.
guys.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So he takes 10 damage, but he has. You best reduce your shield by 1 durability. Okay.
He's not in the battle and his equipment's taking damage.
Yeah. Well, that's that kind of shit's gonna happen, you know. Then we got the one in the south, right below Faye. So that one next to you, Faye, is gonna take a javelin and just try to stab you. He's not throwing it. He's just gonna try to stab you with it. So he rolls a total of 31. Against the 31, 32, you are successful. As you avoid getting stabbed by.
I smirk at him. I smirk at my.
Good. You got it. And then it's Galen's turn.
Yeah. Move here in between the two.
Yeah.
And I use a crushing blow on this guy.
Oh, wow. All right. You're not
Ah,
messing
no.
around. Let's do this.
It's a melee attack.
He's going to try to dodge. You got a +2 because he was attacked by Jonah and Tasso.
Oh boy.
What's your total?
39.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So 39. Okay. 39 plus 1, probably 40 because of the Aya's battle screech.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. You hit him. Secondary roll. What's the secondary roll?
Strength. I got strength, agility, endurance, or willpower.
Here's my strength, baby. Here's my strength.
Oh, equal.
D4.
No,
Ah,
no,
D4.
no, no, no. D4 doesn't count
It's
there.
for offensive.
But you get Aya's battle screech
Ah, okay.
in there.
+1.
That gives
Ah,
you
well.
an extra +1. So you are successful. So what happens to me?
20
result?
damage, and you cannot use your action in your turn.
Motherfucker. Okay, sounds good. So 20 damage. That would be -2. That would be 18. Oh yeah, no, he's looking pretty roughed up. Yeah, he's looking pretty roughed up. And that use your action and bonus action, right?
Yeah.
To do this. Sounds good. Cool. New round with this creature that you just got in melee with.
Mhm.
He's gonna try to stab you with his javelin.
Okay, I parry with my
The
shield.
27.
32.
So 32, you successfully parry it. No problem. No
Easy
problem. Then we got the one directly to your left, Faye, is gonna try to also use the bonus action to draw a javelin and then tries to stab you. 36 total. Faye, you need to dodge or parry.
Well, dodge.
Well, go ahead. I'm waiting for you to roll. 23, that is not successful, and you take 10 damage as he stabs you with his weapon.
Mother lover. Okay. I'll take the damage.
Do you want to intrusive action him, or are you cool?
Oh, I'm on what did I call this thing? Hold on. Oh yeah, Hirqa. Try to hellish rebuke him.
Okay. He's gonna try to
is-
dodge.
Magic
19.
attack. Natural
Natural
one.
one.
Which is still higher than his 19.
I know, but it's a fail. It's a fail
Yeah.
as you can't cast Kharkam, and and like as you cast it, there is fire that blows up behind him on a tree, and then it goes up really high. And as a result, because you rolled a natural one, you cannot recast it for the next 30 minutes.
Can I do my ward though?
You cannot.
Okay.
Because it's this is an intrusive action.
Yep. It's all right. It's all right.
Make sure to reduce your MP, and then
Yeah,
now is
I
your
did.
turn.
Yeah. Now is my turn, motherfuckers. I'm going to do multi-attacking.
Okay.
See,
Who are you targeting?
this guy.
Okay. So he's gonna try to dodge, and don't forget to
32.
reduce your HP from the attack that he just dealt to you. Because remember,
Yeah,
you have
I
an
did.
armor that has only 3, not 6.
I did.
24 against.
Yeah, 32 without the bonuses.
Yeah, I'm assuming it deals 10 damage, right? Teal?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 8. And you stab him. He's screaming in pain. He's not dead.
Well,
He's still standing.
since he's the one who just attacked me, I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay, he's gonna try to dodge.
Ooh,
19
good.
total.
Yep. A 20 without the bonuses.
Okay, so you are successful again on this one, and you like cut through his left arm and push into his body. His left arm doesn't fall because you cut on the surface, and as you have pierced probably his lungs, you think that you have killed him, but he pushes you back, and he's still holding on to your life. He's still alive. I know. I'm assuming that's it for you, right?
Yes, I do shout. Remember to keep one alive.
Okay. This one, the creature up north, is gonna try to throw a range attack at Jonah. Jonah is gonna try to parry it. Jonah is successful with his 34. Eiley, it's your turn.
Okay. I wonder if I'm able to shout at Faye, ask Faye, Faye, are you all right there? You want me to take care of the one in front of me?
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I snark back. Who do you take me for? And I wipe my mouth, and you can see that I'm pretty excited.
Okay. Don't intimidate me. No, just kidding. So I'm gonna do as my action steady aim at that guy.
All right. So he's gonna try to dodge.
Regular arrow, of course. Ooh.
Okay. So you did 23 plus 1. That's 21.
What do you mean
Right?
23? 20.
Sorry, you did 20 plus 1. That's 21.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have a D4 bonus from Jonah. No,
I
you
don't.
don't. You don't.
No.
Yeah, you miss. You shoot wide.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So that's about it. Anything else on your bonus action?
No, I didn't see anything in my bonus action I wanted to use.
Okay, sounds good. So we are moving. No movement, no nothing. You staying there, right? Okay, Tasso baby, what are you doing, friend?
Yeah.
First, roll the d6.
First, roll my d6.
Mm-hmm. To see if you recover the ability.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
So the first thing is he looks at the creature, and you see he's got blood on his claws, and he rears up and he waves his claws again, and he roars out and does a menacing cry.
Does that target a
Badger's
specific?
menacing cry.
Does
Yeah,
it
it's
target a specific?
target a creature within range. So it's doing the one in front of him.
Okay, the one in front of him. go ahead. What am I rolling against that?
It's an intimidation roll against their courage.
My courage. Okay,
Yep.
I'm very brave. Here, 34. No, you
Holy
rolled
crap.
34. Motherfucker, you rolled 34. I rolled 24. Okay, so what happens to me?
So you are shaken and a -1 penalty. Oh wait, okay, yeah. If target is shaken, -1 penalty to test with for the duration of this ability. So he's basically he has a -1 on everything
For how long?
until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he has -1. And then what
Yep.
else are you doing?
I'm multi-attacking his ass.
Okay,
2
he's gonna try
claws.
to dodge. My first is a 20. Is it 27?
I have a
is 25.
25, 26 plus a
26 for
D4.
me.
Plus a
Yeah,
D4.
so I'm at a 26 plus a D4.
27.
27 beats me because I have a -1, right?
1. Yep. So
So how
that's
much damage
10.
do you deal? 10. Well,
10.
He's no longer with us.
Oh, my extra attack is done.
Well, no, you can still move and do another one. Can move. You have up to 10 meters,
10
I think, of
movement.
movement.
I just want to
And do your
see
second
this
attack.
one. Weapon instantaneous range. Oh, this doesn't cost me an action. I'm gonna do a beast charge. You see me rip his throat out, and I step on top of his body, and I look around, and I look, and I see this one here, and my head lowers down, and I charge straight at him. Rah!
Which one? Ping. Which one are you going after? Or move
This one.
yourself next. So just move yourself so that I see. So you move 2, 4, 6. That's 6 meters
Yeah.
that you moved, right?
Yep.
All
I
right.
need
Is
to do
that
at least
enough to
4.
do the beast charge?
Yep. I need 4 meters.
Okay, sounds good. He's gonna try to dodge.
Yeah.
29 total.
And my attack. Come on. What just happened? Hold on. Something weird just happened. Somehow I got a weird thing. My system just locked up.
Maybe just refresh the page.
I think I see what happened.
You're drawing on the map.
I got onto a weird draw mode instead. Melee attack. 24 plus a D4.
Oh!
28.
Man, the +1
But
for
I'm at
the
29.
squishing.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I added that too.
No, he
you
counted
added?
eyes, screeching, and so he counted that. And this one doesn't have a penalty because
Nope.
like I have
I used
29.
the
So,
rope.
so you miss.
Yeah.
So you jump in, you try to kill him, as you're charging, but like he's just running around like avoiding you. As a result. Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so it's Jonah's turn now, and Jonah is gonna try to attack the one next to him. Do I want to do a multi-attack? I don't think. Yeah, I can do a multi-attack. So that would be -17. There you go. So here's my first attack with multi-attack is a 30. He's gonna try to dodge with a 17. The first one hits, and then I do the second one. Is a 31, and he's gonna try to dodge with a 24. Jonah says to Faye, "I got this one," as that guy falls unconscious. Hits him with the back of his hilt at the end to get him unconscious. All right, so this one is dead. This one is dead. That one is unconscious. So we are left with the smaller dudes. And the smaller dudes. Okay. This one, Faye, who's south of you, is gonna try to stab you.
I'll try to
With
dodge.
36.
35 plus 1 plus a d4. Do you want me to do the d4? Just
Yeah, just roll a d4. By 1 point.
37.
Strict minimum.
By 1 point. You avoid it. All right, good for you.
I keep
And
smirking.
good. You could see that he's hating you for doing that. Galleon, White Hammer, what do you do?
Crushing blow.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right, I guess that's that. And by the way, Galleon, don't forget that every time we beat or kill somebody, you
Yeah.
recover. Okay,
EP
so good.
and MP, not worry.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna try to dodge your crushing blow with my 33, baby. Against the
33
33,
plus 1.
34 plus the D4, you are successful. And then my
And
secondary
it's
test is
strength
gonna be.
against
Here you
whatever.
go, 29 total.
Ooh.
It's 26. Okay, I'm not, or 20. Yeah, I'm not going crazy after that hit. But I take 20 damage, which is a lot.
Yeah.
As you bring your hammer down, you bring the hammer and you bring blood out of his face as he gets hit by your hammer, and he is like a bit dazed, but he's like, "Oh shit, this is not working out." Okay, and it's the start of a new round with. Who is this one? Oh, okay, so the one next to you, Galleon.
Yeah.
He disengages.
So I attack.
No, he disengages. You don't
Okay.
attack. He uses his action to disengage. And he moves 10 meters away. He's trying to
Come
flee.
back here.
I know, right?
You coward.
Oh, yes. Thank you. And then it's this one's turn who disengages as well and then starts moving like this. Faye, it's your turn.
I attack this one.
Normal attack, no multi attack, right?
No, normal attack, just a normal.
Go ahead. He's going to try to dodge. I did a 26 total against your 19 plus 1, 20, potentially a D4. That's 24 maximum.
Yep, he's successful.
He's successful. Anything else? Bonus action and movement.
Well, if I move, he's got an opportunity attack. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do say though, can Aya follow one of them, or let's try
So
to
you
catch.
scream that so that everybody can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that it?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you very much. Nice. Okay, so then we get this one right here who is gonna start doing this. He disengages and moves about 10 meters. As you try to claw him, Tasso, you see that he's like trying to run away. Aile, it's your turn.
Can I take a shot at this guy that's trying to run away? This guy?
Ping him. Yes, you can.
Then I'm gonna do that, definitely.
Okay, he's gonna try to dodge with a 32 against a 29. You
Yeah,
fail.
I missed.
Yeah.
Ah.
Boom.
Why can't I have a tracker on the end of my bow?
You know, machine guns are awesome. They're more effective than these bows things.
Right?
So Tasso, it's no, Ailey, you could still use a bonus action or a movement if you want, or both.
Well, if I'm steady aiming, I can't move.
Well, I don't know if you steady aim. Did you steady aim?
Oh, yeah, I thought I did.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, so you can use a bonus action if you want to.
I really don't have one that I can use.
Okay, then that's fine. So you pass your turn. Tasso, what do you do?
Roll a d6.
You may need to roll more than one because of the you used two abilities. You used the multi attack and then you used the other one.
Yeah, Beast Charge doesn't have that. Only multi-attack does that I used.
What about the screaming that you did to scare the person?
The Menacing Cry, nope.
Oh, you have it every turn? Okay,
Yep.
great. All right, so it's your turn.
Nope, there it is. It is there. Sorry, there is a roll d6. So I can't multi-attack or Beast Cry. So
You said you cannot multi attack?
Yeah, I rolled a
And you
4.
cannot
I need to
Beast-
roll a
Beast
5
Cry.
or 6. I can't manage.
Alright.
Yeah, I get no Menacing Cry. But I
Okay.
can charge after him.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep.
All right, so move yourself. You rush after him, and you jump, trying to get a piece of him. He's gonna try to dodge with a 29 total.
Come on.
I guess a 24, 25.
25.
Are we gonna see another D4?
Ah.
No, we don't see the D4. So you're rushing after him, jumping. He's dodging. He's running for his life. Okay. Moving on to Jonah, Jojo. Yeah. So Jonah got that guy KO'd, right? So he is going to move. So that's 16 meters. Hold on. It's 18 meters. That's what he's doing. So he just rushes to try to help you catch that dude who's running away. Can I run away again? The one next to you, Faye, is gonna move 10 meters, but he's triggering an opportunity attack, so you can attack him.
Oh yeah.
Natural one, really?
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
I
so
wish. I so wish.
So you deal 10 damage minus 2, that's 8. As you stab him in the back with your weapon, he moves away, stand with his javelin, and throws it at you.
Mother lover.
Elf die! With his 35. Gets the 28 plus 1, 29. Even with the D4, that's not sufficient. So you take 10 physical damage. Okay. Hammer, whitest of all hammers. What do you do?
I move 10 meters here. And I
Okay.
use a shocking grasp on the guy.
Like, where are you going?
Where are you going? Come back here. So it's my magic attack.
He's gonna try to dodge
Oh boy, what a roll.
with a 31 as you completely miss your shocking grasp.
Fucking hell. Can I do something else?
I get a bonus action.
Wait. Let me check something. No, okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So new round, and on this new round, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. They are clearly trying to flee. So if I succeed again of moving away with them, your guys could try to chase them. So with this dude that you just attempted to hit, he rushes away. So he's gonna be on a chase if you want to catch him. And as he rushes,
Okay.
no, he didn't disengage. He just rushed.
So I
So
can
you
attack.
can make a melee attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be able to kill him though, because yeah, he's like got a lot of HP. So you're successful. How much damage do you deal?
Yeah, 10.
Actually, he doesn't have a lot of HP. You deal 10 damage minus 2. That's 18.
Wait. Because I can finish him if I want. Maybe, perhaps.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know if that's gonna be enough. I don't know what it is that you can use. What are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use a rune, I think. It's the rune of the... I think it's the sun, I believe, if I remember correctly. Critical strike. Use the rune of the sun.
Wait, what?
What?
Where is that? Sorry,
It's on
I've
my...
never heard of the rune of the sun.
Of the sun. S-O-N. It's on my mantle.
Ah.
Wait.
Wait, do you have anything on your mantle?
Yeah.
The sun. Oh yeah, like your yeah, not
the sun,
Soul's sun.
Yeah,
the,
no,
the,
no,
other,
the other one.
the other sun. How
Soul's
much
in
does
his
it deal?
history,
Oh,
but
it's a
he's using
critical.
my power.
Is a critical strike? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you kill him with a critical strike as he's attempting to run away. hit him in the back, breaking his collarbone as he falls to the ground dead.
I told you to
taking-
stay.
Is the verbal component? Who's your daddy? Ah.
Exactly. So anyway, he's dead. You killed him.
So that's
Okay,
Beastkin.
so then we got the one that is fleeing on the side. He's gonna do. Yeah, he's on the fleeing range. So Ailey, next turn you may be able to shoot him, or you gotta have to chase him. So, or you just leave him, but he's like out of the battle map. Just so you know. Fate, what do you do, friend?
I come right here.
That's 12 meters. You cannot. You can move here
Well,
10 meters
yeah,
and attack.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta see how the distance is, or else you waste your turn.
What did you say?
If you move 12 meters, you couldn't
Yeah,
use an
yeah,
action. That's why
yeah.
I
You know,
said you would have wasted your turn.
I attacked this guy.
All right, go ahead. He's gonna try to dodge. You can't have me.
25.
Against a 22, you are successful. You deal 10 damage.
Yep.
That is enough. Do you want to kill him or knock him off? Knock him out.
Came out.
Okay. Make a melee test.
28.
Okay, that's a 28 against natural 20. You know you want to kill him. You know he's been running away. He's been running away. You
Coward.
jump
He
on
doesn't
his back
deserve to
with your
live.
sword, and as you think of just holding him from the back, you're like you hold his mouth and you just stab him from the back as he dies, and you lose 1 point in the balance, which triggers you with the lost frenzy if you want to move somewhere else. Not that it will help much, but you could do that if you want to.
No, it's okay.
Stay there. Okay, sounds good. Good one. Okay, so then we got that poor dude. That's between you guys, the two of you. He's gonna just try to like. That's 14 meters. He's just gonna try to get the hell out of there. So the two of you can take opportunity attacks on him.
So close.
Okay. Against you, Tasso, he rolls a 29.
36.
Success. And then
Okay.
Jonah is going to make an attack with 31 against his dodge of 28. So both of you hit. How much damage do you deal?
10.
Okay, so that's 8, and then Jonah does 12. He's pretty roughed as he's rushing for his life, but he's still alive. He's like running as fast as he can. That dude is also like in the chase mode because he reached the border of the map, borderline. And then after that, we got Ailey, Edgar. What do you want to do, girl?
You said I can still shoot at this guy running away?
You can, yeah, he's within range.
I'm going to try with the poison arrow this time to take a shot at him with steadying.
Okay. All right, let's see. Go ahead.
19. 20.
I guess
I
in
don't know.
34. He,
Right.
you know, you lose him pretty much.
I just, you
well,
know,
yeah.
I've got the shakes from being in, you know, unconscious.
that one guy was really intimidating.
And of course, I broke my poison arrow of all the arrows to break.
It happens. All right, Tasso, what do you want to do, friend?
I chase after him. I'm a badger. I don't give up. I can't attack
Okay.
him. I can just chase after him.
So you're gonna do some chasing, and
Yeah.
we'll see how that's gonna go. And then Jonah is well, no, it's not Jonah. That's what you do. You lose, and then it's Jonah's turn. Well, that's a good setup. So Jonah can actually reach him. Hold on. And he's gonna attempt to make a multi attack.
I gotta roll those.
All right, so I need to make the first test. Is it really? I rolled a natural 2. He's gonna try to dodge with a 21. I guess I'm successful on the first hit. Second hit is a natural 1. Finally, yeah. No, now we're
You throw your
more.
sword.
We're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. Yeah. So he hits him once, and then no. That was enough. The first one was enough. He had 10 health. So he dies. The bad guy is cuckoo.
I just figured you wanted me to go over and pick his sword up with my mouth.
Nah. But the sword, I'm gonna say just for that, he killed him, and then he was swiping after that, and his sword goes thrown. He's like, oh, come on. Anyway, okay. Do we have, so who's else? Okay, so the Galleon, it's your turn. I believe you ain't got not much to do over there.
Yeah, I move back toward here.
Okay, yeah. So you move back to your allies, and then that's the end. So at the end, there is one of them of this battle. There is one of them that's running away. On that side, I'm gonna say, if you want to attempt to follow him, Eiley, you can try to chase him because you're the closest to him. But you can't do steady aim. You have to chase him and shoot.
Yeah. I don't really want to chase him. In all honesty.
That's fine. All right. So after this battle, you guys gather. After this ambush, I would say. That's really what happened.
A self-induced ambush.
But yeah, you guys finally gather, and you have one of them is a prisoner, I guess, or he's KO'd to be more specific. Okay. I know that we haven't taken a break, so I'd like to take a break if you guys would like now, because we were in the middle of the fight, so that's why I avoided taking a break.
Yeah, sure.
So let's take a break of 10 minutes, and then you guys can think of what you want to do next. Sounds good? Or if you want to heal or whatever.
Sounds good.
Cool. See you in a bit. Bye.
Yep.
You best. All right, so we're back. Now, after you guys gather again, Tasso, do you revert, or are you still...
I walk around and I take a sniff of each of them so I can get used to their smell.
Okay.
And then I
Yeah.
go over and I
Riley's
stand
should
next
be
to Jonah.
interesting.
And then I convert back.
And as you come back to the group, you see Nuts making its way, checking on you. As you guys gather back, you see Jonah throwing the body of the unconscious body of the Beastkin that you guys have captured, and then he takes off his shield and then goes and give it back to Soul. He looks at his own shield and he's like, he says, "Crap, this is gonna be difficult without a shield. It's very unfortunate."
I can maybe help you with that a little bit if you want.
What do you mean?
I can try to fix it a little bit.
Can you do that?
Yes, I am a blacksmith, of course.
Yeah, but that's gonna require a lot of work. But I would be. Go ahead if you can. I would really appreciate it.
Okay. If I use 20 MP. Wait. Always. It's ethereal protection, or is it normal protection?
No, it's normal, but
Normal.
are you trying to cast mending on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing that you need to do is you're gonna have to make a blacksmithing test.
All right.
because this is a big fissure. That. So how much did you get?
53 successful.
Okay. So you know that if you use your mending
Mhm.
on this, you're probably gonna have to spend 20 mending to just restore it from break into normal.
Okay.
20 MP. Just restore it. And you also know the next time it breaks, it's over. Like you cannot remend this whole thing. This thing is in a really bad shape. He tells you something concerning you.
Yes, it's quite broken actually. I thought the damage was less severe.
Do you think there is no way to fix it?
I could fix it, but I would deplete my magic energy to do that.
I see.
So I'm not sure it's the right time or the right moment to use all of my energy.
Do you want me? Maybe I can pick up the piece. It's been broken in half. I can pick up the two pieces and put them in my backpack, and you can take a look at it later.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Yes.
Sounds good. So he takes the pieces of his broken shield and puts them in his backpack. Rest of the party, what do you guys do?
I am going to use zero control to move some points around.
Right. What are you moving before so that when you fail or succeed, like a.
Sorry, I have to. What is it? Arcane conduit. Sorry. No, spiritual balance. Spiritual balance. Testable power. Okay. I am going to move 20 points of energy to magic.
You gotta get to 21 or above. Natural 1.
21. Too bad.
He said 21 or above. I just took you literally.
Oh man.
You're gonna have to wait to wait about a half an hour to cast to use this ability again, as you lament. This is a horrible forest. All you know is that this is a horrible forest. All right. Rest of the party. What
I
are
go
you guys doing?
to Jonah and I tell him I can. Maybe I cannot fix your shield, but I can give you a little bit more defense if you want for the next fight, for the next few
I
hours.
think he tells you. I think that it's fine. You can focus on yourself, but
Okay.
ultimately, if you are able to fix the shield, it's going to be important not just for me, but also because it enables me to support my comrades in battle. I'm able to, should we be fighting against very challenging foes, I'm able to protect my comrades with my shield, and that's why I'm trying to, recover it. You're muted, Jess.
Okay.
Oh, am I able to hear this conversation? Are we hearing?
Yes.
Galleon, I pull out my backpack and I say, I don't know if this would help, but I have a vial of magic. If you would like to.
Well, I have a few of them, so I can use some of mine too. Not so maybe I can.
Well, what if we first start, resting,
Yeah.
and then if we need the vials, and so we could use them, like we haven't had lunch. We've been working all day, early afternoon.
I'm always
Oh,
down
sorry,
to
not the
do
early.
something.
It's the late afternoon. We may want to start thinking of where we want to set up camp, and so.
Sure.
Well, one of them did
Also,
get
we
away
have.
too.
I say
So we need to move away.
Yeah.
we need to tie the beast, and
Yep.
we need to tend to Soul. We still haven't checked on
Yep.
what's going on with him.
I have a rope for him if you want to tie him up.
Okay, Galleon,
Mhm.
Ailey, if the two of you could take care of our prisoner, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
Tasso, do you want to take a look at Soul? Faye, you seem to have some. You said you have some medical knowledge or something like that. You want to take.
I want to check on him.
Okay. So the two of you check on Soul. What are you doing? Usama.
I want to see if he's still breathing, and then just check on.
Yeah, he's still breathing. He seems like he's passed out.
I'll try to wake him. Like I
Doesn't really
go.
work.
It doesn't work.
Is he injured, bleeding, or anything like that in any way?
Uh, he was a bit injured before when you saw him.
I'm gonna cast a healing light on him.
Okay.
Hopefully, I roll a natural 1. 36.
Natural 20.
Phew. Man.
I'm sorry. It's just dice don't like you today, Tas. That's just it. No healing lights for. No, you didn't roll a natural one, but like it seems like he's in a bad situation. You don't know what it is.
So
Um.
I don't have any medical training, but I'm beyond herbalism, so I can't look at him and say what's wrong. I use magic,
Mhm.
and it obviously doesn't work.
Yeah.
This
You're not
cursed
sure.
forest. It's the chaos stones that are too close.
That's for sure. Galleon, you are able to
Tie the guy.
put your tie the guy up. He seems like he's passed out, but like you tie him pretty tightly. Ailey, is there anything you want to do to help him, or anything else you want to do, as the two of you take
Yeah.
care of that?
I'm gonna watch how he's doing the knots and try to also, where I'm tying him up, do the same and be like, Gallian, do you think we should just hit him in the head one more time just to make sure he's out?
He's pretty much out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Even if he wakes up, it's fine. No,
You think
there is
he's
nobody to.
heavy?
Hmm?
You think he's heavy?
Nah,
We're gonna have to carry him.
I can carry him. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right. So should we go see how it's going over there with Soul?
Yeah, I'll carry him.
All right. So we
You
go
guys
over
are
to where
making
Soul.
your way. You pass by. You walk by Jonah, who asks, "Hey, have you gotten your arrows back?"
I have a few that I need to go get. Let's go. I mean, I'll go.
I said to Jonah, "Do you? I have a kit I can patch you up. Do you want me to take a look at your wound?"
For me, he says.
I says that to Jonah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sure, I would want to do that, but I wouldn't want to do that here. I'm hoping that we could find somewhere first where we want to set up camp. I would hate for us to sit here and start working on each other, and then be surprised by another group of ambushers. These guys seem to be very tricky and very adept at, finding us at the wrong time or attacking us at the wrong time.
Let's head away from this area for at least an hour or so, then camp and find a camp. We need to move because that one got away.
Well, we have a few options. We could go to try to find a new place. We could go back on where we came from, and there is also the matter of that dead wood elf. Or I guess we could also leave it to the wood elves, maybe. I mean, we're gonna have to figure out what to do now.
Head
Do
back
you
to the dead
suggest
wood elf.
you suggest to move away about an hour, or do you have a different idea now?
I think we should head back to the dead mood elf's body. Dead wood
Okay.
elf's body.
Any other thoughts, ideas? Yeah, you're passed out.
Nice try.
Well, then if we don't have any other idea, I guess I'll carry Soul. Heidi, do you think you can get us? Oh, she'll be back in a minute. She's looking for her arrows, and she'll be back.
Yeah. I'll carry him.
Pulling one out of the ground.
Exactly. After a few minutes gathering the arrows on your side, Jonah says, do we want to leave the bodies on the trail, or do we want to take them out? Well, not the trail, on the path where they have those talismans, or do we want to move the bodies somewhere else?
Sure, just leave them here.
All right, that's fine by me.
Yeah. You can maybe hide them behind some tree or something. Pile them up and hide them.
It's not like they're not going to know we killed them. Since
Yeah,
the one got
don't worry.
away.
Yeah, sure.
So
Mm.
we should just get out of the area.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do that.
So after you guys regroup, Eiley, they share with you that they would like to go to where they found the wood elf. So I'm assuming we're gonna do try to find a way to get there, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
Leave
do
it.
that.
So reposition yourselves in the map just so I know who's going first, second, third, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna do something probably more along the lines to of this. Is that how you guys are moving? Where do you put this guy, your prisoner?
Galleon's carrying him.
Yeah, I'm carrying him. So I'm here.
So you can come here
Or
if you want.
yeah, like that. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. So you guys start heading there. I'm gonna ask Eiley, since you're leading the group, you can make a intelligence test. This is using the forest, so you get an advantage, and you get another advantage because you have been to that location before. So roll 3 times, and it's the highest of the 3 times.
23.
Rolling over 10 is an option. Right?
No.
So after about like 2 hours, it's almost sunset, and you guys are nowhere near. You're not where you need to be.
Guys, it's almost sunset and we're nowhere near where we need to be.
Let's find a camp.
So
Let's
I
find something
think-
that's defensible.
Okay, let's go somewhere. All right, so we need to find cover.
Because of the really bad roll, I'm gonna say you guys are trying to find a good spot. You don't find a good spot. You feel like you don't feel very certain where you are. You could spend more hours, but like it doesn't seem like it's almost gonna be nighttime. Yeah, I have half an hour before nighttime.
Okay, let's just set up camp. We don't know where we are. Let's just.
We're in a creepy woods. That's what we are.
I
Yeah.
I don't
think
like
we
this
need to
place.
we need to make sure that we can try to use our environment to the best of our ability to camouflage where we are.
Yeah, unfortunately, that difficulty factor is gonna be high because of the fails. So anyway, you guys find a little spot, not much cover, but this is the best that you have in this type of environment. You start to get set up, gather some woods. Anything else you're doing? Are you just gathering woods to make a fire? What are you guys doing?
I'm going to
We're
use my
eating.
staff to heal
Why-
myself.
Everybody at the same time.
You asked us.
We're making camps. Camp. You know.
I'm going to use a couple charges on my staff to heal myself.
Let's agree on who's keeping watch and in what order we're keeping watch.
hmm
What?
Keeping that performance, Tasso. I love it.
Them rolls.
Well, I think we should keep the same. Maybe we switch it a little bit this time.
Mhm.
Faye and Tasso, Eileen and Gallian, and then I'll watch on my own.
Can you watch? Can you see in the dark? Or do you need help for that?
I cannot see in the dark.
I can give you a rune to help you with that if you want.
That would be very appreciated.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Well, are you gonna cast it on its own? Are you gonna do the rune on its own?
Yeah.
Okay, so take the EP, and how long does it take you to do it?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, and then you do a rune craft, right? That's what you do.
Yep.
Okay, please go ahead and
So,
roll for the
go
rune
first.
craft as you spend
Is it,
30 minutes doing
EP?
that.
Yeah. It's EP.
It gives you his armor to do it on his armor.
Okay. Wait, it didn't remove the EP. Up, runecraft. Runecraft, up, 146. I think it's successful. Yeah, successful.
So anyway, you focus on doing that, and then you're going to be able to put the dark vision rune on his armor. Rest of the party, what are you guys doing? So Tasso, you're using your staff. Rest of the party, what are you guys doing?
Who's next?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Jonah, do you want me to? Okay, go ahead.
I'm definitely gonna eat. And then I'm just gonna ask, I'm like, I just wanna, throw it out there that I can still heal if you want me to, if anybody thinks it's worth it for me to try to heal soul, or if anybody else is hurt real bad.
Jonah says that's great. I think start with soul, maybe, like that can help.
Wake him up.
Okay. So I have healing light.
So you're going to use that on soul?
I'm
All
gonna
right,
use it
go
on
ahead.
soul.
Oh, you roll a 4 for her. Yeah, I see how it is.
4. Not great
You
though.
know, you know that we got lost because of her and my roll of natural 20,
It's
right?
okay, I
Right?
know.
You understand that? He's like, oh yeah, you're doing preferential treatment. I roll in natural 20. Ah, ah. All right, so you're successful. How much do you heal with? 10 points, I believe.
Yes.
So soul, you recover 10 HP, and then soul, you got to make a endurance test against the difficulty factor. My difficulty factor rolled a natural 1. What's your
Oh,
total?
natural 20.
27.
What's that?
27.
Okay, good. So your injury is lifted, soul. You're still unconscious, but your injury is lifted, and you recovered 10 HP.
Can I know what it was?
Can you what? No, you
I
cannot.
know. Okay.
Our buddy Usama, what did you want to do with Faye, you said?
Just Jonah, if he wants me to look at his wound.
Yeah, very much appreciated. So he sits down as you're looking at his wounds. Go ahead. What are you doing?
So I can do a physician role, or I can just use one of my recovery kits. Right? But like to heal his injury, would it?
Physician doesn't heal.
Oh, okay.
Physician just tells you what kind of like injury the person has, that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll tell you that this is not a physical injury, it's a mental injury or some shit like that, or like this is an injury done by like claws or something like that. It doesn't. I can't hear you. It's cutting.
I could do that on Soul, right? I could do physician to try to figure out what's wrong with.
Yes.
I'm gonna then just start with that, do the physician on Soul, and then patch
Go ahead.
Jonah with the recovery kit.
Sounds good. Go ahead. Do the test with soul.
Very
Critical
unsuccessful.
failure.
Yeah.
That's a critical failure. He's dead.
Oh, okay. I think
He's
he's dead.
And let's bury him.
He's dead.
And then I use one of my recovery kits on Jonah.
Okay. How long does that one take?
No, half hour, I think.
30 minutes? Yeah.
Okay. So, and what does it do?
D6 HP and PvP.
1d6. That's it.
Plus 4. D6 plus 4.
D6 plus 4 HP and PvP.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So as you guys Each one is taking care of shit. Roll the D6 plus 4. 5. That's still better than nothing. I'll take a 5. Why am I surprised that the rolls are going to be ones? Nothing
Maybe
against you,
something
Usama. It's
today.
just we've been fan taboo on our rolls today. Um,
How much does
be
eating a
very
meal
thankful.
get back?
What's that?
What's eating a meal get back?
Well, you know you have the meals, right? Don't you have
Yeah.
that in your character sheet?
No.
That's a D6. So whoever wants to eat, like a meal, make sure to reduce your meals. Let me know if you're not eating. That's what I need to know. If you're
Oh
not
man,
eating,
that
let me
roll.
know. I'm gonna also roll D6 here with Jonah. Okay,
We'll use it. Magic points again.
so so as you guys are gathered, like you make a fire. I'm assuming you make a fire. No?
Do we make a
Yes?
fire?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I know, I'm asking the
I
others.
mean,
Do we make a fire because they might
I
see
don't
it?
feel like it's a good idea. Yeah.
Me neither.
We don't have the best camping spot, so let's not make a fire.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sounds good. That's also an opinion. So I'll go ahead and say that you guys do not make a fire to stay warm.
I have an
And
hour or so before I take watch so that I can do my druid dress.
oh, you got time. You got time. Like this is by like you guys probably built the or set up camp around 6. Spent about an hour between eating and doing those little things that you've been doing. And usually the watch starts at what time? When do you guys do your watches?
Midnight, no?
Each watch is 4 hours, so it would be like what 8 to midnight, midnight to 4, 4 to 8,
Yeah, or maybe something like that. Yeah. If
like
it's
something
4
like that.
hours. Yeah.
7 to 11, 11 to 3, 3 to 7, something like that.
Sorry. So at what time? I guess what time do you guys want to do the watches?
Start at 8 p.m.
Okay, so you only have an hour before you gotta go to bed or
Sure.
whatever.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do in that hour? So as you guys gather and start eating,
I'm gonna do a druid dress.
go ahead. You guys can rest for. Remember, you can rest if you take a 1 hour rest. For those who can rest, you can expand rest points.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
doing.
don't forget that when you have a long rest, you recover half of your max rest points.
I use
Oh,
fire.
I see.
Yeah. I want to use a spell, Game Master.
Okay, what spell do you want to use?
Fire glyph on my hammer.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
So
the fire
it's,
glyph.
magic, normal magic.
Gotta roll 25 or above.
30.
30, that is successful. You can put the fire glyph on your weapon for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that is done. And that is a short thing. And after that, Jonah comes in and asks you if you could take a look at his, like armor. Sorry, at his shield now.
Yeah, I can.
Great. And rest of the party, anything specific other than resting?
No.
Okay, once I finish my rest points, who's injured still?
I don't feel good.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, he obviously Soul,
Soul's still down.
Faye,
All right. All right.
and then Ailey a bit.
And
then
Jonah?
and no, Jonah, you recover. Like he ate and got restored and
But
some other
isn't he
stuff.
injured?
He is injured.
I-
He has an injury, but like that's not his HP is not down. He has an injury.
But
Right,
our
so,
healing light could lift the injury.
Yeah, you can cast a healing light as well if you want to.
Yeah.
Um.
So
Yeah,
the first
that's-
one is I'll do a healing light on Soul that's empowered.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
33.
Finally, success.
So you get 20 hit points back and a chance to
so you
recover something.
20 HP, 20 HP. And
If he
then
has
Soul
any
make
injuries.
make a no. Do you still have injury or you don't have injury anymore? You don't.
No, I don't have
right?
injury anymore.
Yeah, I just saw that your character still has the injury icon. That's why I was like, do you have an injury?
Oh
or
yeah,
not?
I need to
I'm taking
remove
it
that.
off.
Yeah.
I take it off. That's fine. So you could feel that he is getting healed and that he's doing all right, but he's not waking up yet.
Then I do the same to Faye.
Okay. Roll. What's your total?
37.
Okay, I guess at 23 you are successful. So Faye recovered 20 HP as he touches you and uses his healing spell.
You
Thank
feel the
you.
embrace of trees and leaves rubbing across you, making you feel better.
I say thank you.
You're welcome. And then who else was hurt still? Eiley?
Probably Eiley is next, yeah.
So her next.
Yeah, no. Jonah is, like pretty good because he has that.
Boy.
Natural 20. Get 40 hit points back.
Well,
I'm sorry, 30.
yeah, not really. Unfortunately, not really. But hold on, let me do that. So let me roll a natural one for you just to make you happy. No, I didn't roll a
Close
natural
one.
one.
Ah,
Okay, Eiley, you recover your maximum HP. You're back to your maximum HP after getting healed.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing at this. I need to take lessons.
thank you. Then I go over to Jonah and I give Jonah one anyways. See if I can get rid of that injury for him. Same thing,
like-
it's empowered too.
It's like the game master is getting a bit tired of you succeeding. Go ahead.
All right, there you go. I'll fail this one.
There you go, 28. You failed. Thank you for the try, friend, he says.
Uh,
All right. So,
show him quietly. The elves took it all.
so you did all your heals and shit.
Then I go on watch.
And then, Galleon, did you try to fix the shield or?
Yeah,
No.
I can try.
Okay, go ahead. Make a.
It's the
It's a magic
mending,
test.
it's magic. Yeah. 27.
That is success against the 16. So you are able to. You take the two parts of the shield and you put them together, and then you start casting your spell. As the crack starts dissipating and molding the two pieces together. So you have been able to fix it. And Jonah says, "That is great. That is wonderful. Would it be possible to give it? I mean, it's pretty shaky. It's about to break."
Yeah. I have a question for Game Master. If I take the rest of the blacksmith and use my repair on the shield, it works, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I will do that, and I will use 3 rest point.
Okay. So let's then do that. So roll your 3 dices, and then you have to do like a
2d4.
blacksmithing test or something along these lines.
Yeah, so I roll my 3d. Oh, nice. Actually, not bad.
Okay. So you recover 15 HP MPEP, I believe.
Yeah.
And you, Usama, just so you know, you could also use, that thing that you could do to during combat to buff yourself as a bonus action.
And then
You have an ability. Just check your abilities. There's something that heals your HP MPEP. You could do that before you go to sleep because after a long rest you recover it.
Oh,
You
that's
could do
right.
that before you do a long rest, just so you know. Like you can do that every time before you take a long rest if you haven't used it.
Yeah. I guess that was something I wasn't sure. Like, even in the forest, it would be considered a good quality enough forest.
Sorry, what's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. You don't know. If you don't know. So far, you guys have every time you've slept since the beginning of this adventure, it counted as a long rest, as a normal long rest. Just so you know, even when you camped outside, it counted as a normal long rest.
It's the second win, right?
Yes, that's the ability. So yeah, if you feel like you're low on EP and shit like that, like you could use that, and then right before going to rest, if you're not using it in battle.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool.
So, Game Master, rolled my blacksmith. I have
Mm.
one. I rolled the one
Sorry, why did you roll three dices?
because I rolled 3 times the durability because I used 3 rest points.
No, it's just one that you roll. It's just one
Really?
test that you roll. Yeah, it's
I
just
thought
one
I thought it
test.
was for each one of them.
No. It's just one test. You only get 1d8, I think, in recovery. That's how it works. You can only use it once. You don't use for each. Yeah, it's just for one. For the rest of the blacksmith.
Ah, okay. Okay, I thought it was per. Yeah, I misread it. Okay, sorry for that. So
So
it's
26.
successful, 26. So I need to.
Also, hold on. What did you roll to recover HP and PEP? What did you roll for the rest? When you did the
Three,
rest to recover, you did a rest to
3d4,
recover
no?
your stats.
It's 3-4, no? Ah,
You
it's
rolled
the
3d6.
3-6. Ah, so it's d4. It's a
So roll
mistake.
3d4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mistake.
that was a mistake. You didn't
Yeah,
recover 15 HP and
no, I'll
PEP.
remove them.
Yeah,
Sorry
and
for that.
then re-roll 3d6. 3d4. Sorry, that's a 9. So you recover 9 HP and PEP. That's what you recover, not 15.
Yeah.
Okay, and then re-roll for me the D. So I'm gonna say it's the 26
Yeah,
that
fine.
that you rolled. So you are successful. Roll a D8 to see how much the armor
Yep.
recovers by.
6.
Wonderful, beautiful.
Got
Jonah,
it.
thanks you very much for taking the time to take care of his
Yeah, sure.
shield. And he tells you, he says, should you need magic vials to help you, and especially if you'd like to use those two for my shield, I have two magic vials. Should you need some, I do not use much, but if you need, I can provide.
For now, I'll be fine. Thank you.
So also
Wonderful.
pulls one out at the same time and offers it.
Yeah, but he's cool, and he says I normally keep those vials mainly for you, Tasso, in case you need them. But if our friends here are able to use their magic abilities, I'm fine with sharing with the rest. After all, we have the same goal.
Yes.
Faye, what are you doing? You got an
Now,
hour.
yeah,
You can rest. You can choose to rest if you want. You just
yeah, I'll just rest.
okay. Eiley?
I rested and I spent I spent a rest point and I ate.
Oh yeah. The only other thing is that Jonah would probably have asked you if you could heal him for his injury.
Oh, I would love to. Yeah, I thought.
Go ahead. Just don't roll a natural one.
Okay. The magic. 30.
Okay, and then he has to make an endurance test, right?
Yeah.
I got a reroll. That again, same roll. Well, he's still injured. Motherfucker.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like that hit, was quite deadly.
I can try again. I still have some energy left.
Okay, go ahead. You're successful because I rolled a
Yes.
natural one. Finally. God, this is the longest
Like
freaking
4
injury.
spells to heal that.
Yeah, no shit. All right. But once that is done, and you guys are about to go to sleep, you're about to go to sleep, you start hearing the Beastkin wake up. And he spits.
I take one of my, I take one of something, some sort of rag, and I just shove it in his mouth.
I lean over to I lean over and say, "Do female elves always use their underwear to gag people?"
No,
That
and that
wasn't
was not your
underwear.
underwear.
So I take a few.
What kind of things do halflings use for underwear?
We don't. We're Scottish in nature.
Wild and free.
Wild and free.
But yeah, it seems that the Beastkin is awake.
Do we interrogate him?
Can we? Do you
I
speak
can.
Beastkin?
I can. Yes.
Oh.
Very much.
What if he starts yelling and we draw attention?
Tell him to lead us to wherever we need to go. Tell him to take us.
Now?
Well,
Say we
yeah.
knock him out.
Yeah, before I don't know what will happen in the morning, so maybe take the opportunity to do that now.
What if he leads us directly to them?
Well, that's the point. We want him to lead us to them, don't we?
Or do we want to rest?
I think we need to rest.
That is a point that you have, Ailey. However, why even catch him if we think that he's just going to lead us to them? We should
Yeah.
just slit his throat at that point.
I mean, I thought we wanted to find out where they were, but I didn't think we wanted to go in blind.
Oh, I agree with you.
No, but
I agree
we
with you.
could ask him how to reach them,
And to see if they know where the elf's at.
or maybe the elves.
So, are we deciding to interrogate him tonight, or are we trying to go to sleep? What's the plan?
Say we gag him and then rest and then interrogate him in the morning.
Okay, fine. Why not?
What do you think, Faye?
I mean, we could talk to him and then give him some to think about his choices.
Can't hear you again. Your hand is on the microphone.
I say we could talk to him now and maybe give him time to think about his decisions for the time we rest.
I
Show
have
him.
no specific
Sorry.
preference as Jonah.
Okay, I was about to ask Jonah. What do you think, Allian?
Well, fine either way. I mean, we can ask him now or tomorrow morning, but I would say we ask him now. But
Okay, then let's ask him now.
ask him now. All right.
Okay. So do you ungag him?
Yeah, and I use a complaint
I
language.
I shove it back in. It's pretty loud.
Sounds magic. Yay! What a natural one! What a time to pull the natural one.
That was
I
a
think you
D10.
have to cast it
That was
tomorrow
D100 roll,
morning.
right?
No, I turn to you and say, I think we will interrogate him in the morning. That's a better plan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep, says Jonah. Watch me up
Go
when
on,
it's my
guys.
turn.
It.
So, who's the first watch?
Was it Tasso and Faye? No?
Tasso and Faye. All right. So, Tasso and Faye, the rest of the party, you go to sleep. Tasso and Faye, make a perception test for me, please. Oh, before that, is there anything you want to discuss or do? The two of you.
So Tasso, I was a little bit far away. but I think that from the corner of my eye, I saw you morph.
My badger form. I don't do it very often.
You have a badger form, man.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Tell me more.
It's pretty fun.
Is that
But,
like all the druids can do that? Like, I'm
well, my
afraid
it's
of
because of my
turning into.
my spirit is the badger. So each druid has a spirit they link to, and they take that shape.
Oh, okay.
So mine
And
was
are
the
you
badger.
still with it? Are you still with it when you're in your animal form?
Yes, it's my mind and all that. It's just the badger spirit morphs me into his shape and form and gives me his abilities to fight. I can't use my magic when I'm there, but it's very
Okay, I
useful in
was
combat.
wondering. So it makes you essentially like a big like melee kind of.
Yes.
I see, I see.
I have a tougher skin. I can claw and bite stuff. It's very good against like heavily armored people. I can bite through the cracks in their armor.
Oh wow. Yeah, that man. I have a new respect for you now, little man.
Thank you.
Uh,
You have night vision, so you can keep an eye on the outside, and I'll keep an eye on this guy, and
sounds
keep a
good.
lookout.
Yeah, now I feel more confident because like if he does something, he can badger the shit out of him.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and make the perception test from the two of you. And no, there is no bonus from ID.
Oh, good. I'm on
Wow.
I'm on my usual rolls.
Well, just watch your two rolls. Both of you rolled a 3, an actual 3, which is fantabulous. And the difficulty factor rolled a 14. So, and the two of you, like, keep on chit chatting. Maybe not noticing what lurks in the dark. This the movements and so on. But like the two of you are focused on your conversation. The Beastkin. At the start of the night, he tried really hard to try to scream and shit like that, but he has been gagged pretty well. And then by the time your shift is almost over, he just stopped. He ran out of energy. As you guys wake up, Jonah.
He's on the last shift, isn't he?
No, because he has dark vision.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, the last shift is the one that will have probably more light. So as you guys go to bed, Jonah stands by the fire, and then he puts his hand on his armor, and you could see his eyes change as he uses the dark vision rune that Galleon has given him. The night goes on, and then he wakes you, Galleon and Ailey, and it's your turn to keep watch. Galleon and Ailey,
Does Ivy have night vision?
I do.
what are you? Anything
vision.
you guys wanna talk about or so, or will you just keep an eye on, or anything you want to do?
We'll pull off with the GM's tricks. He wants you to talk, so you'll roll low.
How do you feel, Galleon? Do you think
Oh, well.
you think you're ready?
Well, are we ever ready for a fight? I don't think so. Just have to deal with this, fight what you can do, and yeah, see how it goes. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't believe in being ready for anything. Just do your best. That's all that matters. And I wish I had a wooden pipe, and I was smoking my wooden pipe.
Your wooden pipe. Hey, guess what's replacing your wooden pipe? You see that ale that you have?
Ah, yeah, my black ale.
Barrel of ale.
You know what? I'll open one.
Okay, use one. Get a little drink as you keep an eye. Let's have you guys make your perception test, and Ailey, you can roll with advantage.
And
Okay.
yeah, perception.
You know
You
how
do have
you
the bonus
yeah.
+3 from
Yeah.
Ailey.
35.
Ooh, 35. And
20.
okay. So, like you hear at night, you hear some screams further away, much, like probably about like 200 meters away or so. Those are definitely not humanoid screams. They seem like animalistic in nature. Some of them feel more female-y, and some of them feel more rugged, more male-like. But other than that, you're keeping an eye on the undergrowth and the trees around you. See some shapes moving, but nothing that truly worries you. And then the sunlight starts coming from the tree, starts piercing the tree line, and the leaves. And finally, by like 8 a.m., you guys wake up the rest of the party. So whoever has slept for 8 hours, and that includes you, Soul. So this is actually the second to worst type of sleeping that you were have, but you still had an 8 hours sleep. Well, I wouldn't say the
Well,
second worst. You could lose. What were you
we
gonna say?
didn't all sleep 8 hours. We slept.
4-hour shift is 8 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
everybody
Okay. I
slept
see.
8 hours.
I see. I
So
see. Okay.
roll 8d4, each one of you. That's what you recover.
I have a
8d4.
question for you. If I wanted to meditate, can I roll with you for my willpower? Would that affect my?
Yeah, it will reduce your gains.
Yeah, that's okay. I still would
Yeah,
like to do the
you can
willpower.
meditate. Go ahead. Let's do
So
that.
it's a willpower test for me.
Yeah, how long are you meditating for?
I have to do it a minimum for 4 hours. So
Okay. So the first test is successful.
well then that's enough. Then I'm just gonna do that. And I'll
Okay,
try
so
not
it's
to
for you then it's 4d4.
for D4, and then I have to roll for my meditation, which is 1d6 plus 4. Okay. Roll a d6. 6. It's 4. 10. So 10 points in the balance, and then 4d4.
Yeah, to recover. So I said 8d4. So how do you roll 8d4? You said backslash roll or something like that?
/R space 8d4.
Yeah.
Okay. So 21. Nice.
So that's HP, MP, EP.
Yeah, that's everything. And Jonah, that's why I tell you, man, like Jonah is gonna get back to full HP. That's why. Man, that's rest of the whatever is pretty good. Anyway, so the following morning, you all wake up and you gather
Master?
together. What's up?
Yeah.
And you too, Soul. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, because I didn't do any kind of shift. Do I gain more or not necessarily?
No, you get so when you do a long rest, you cannot gain more than 8 hours. Even if
Gotcha.
you rest for like 20 hours, you
12.
can, in terms of like regeneration, you cannot gain more than 8 hours.
Very clear. Thanks.
Yeah. So you guys wake up and gather, and Soul, you wake up. You wake up, you see the rest of the party. You can hear the rest of the party moving around you as you start waking up. You are somewhere else. Looks like a camp, a makeshift camp. You're looking around. It's a horrible makeshift camp. In your mind, you're like, man, this is pretty exposed. Because you got some camping experience, but you're happy to see the faces of your comrades. And as you look to your left, you see a freaking Beastkin gagged, like tied up, looking at you.
Does anybody see me wake up?
No. You're gonna get the
Oh.
drop on them.
Yeah. So I wake up and I'm trying to. I remember the vision, right? Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wake up and my head. I don't
Oh.
know speech. Yeah.
Look, everyone, his soul. He's awake, says Jonah.
Yay.
Are you okay?
Tassel looks at you and smiles.
Beautiful.
Glad you're awake.
You can see Soul being in a state of shock. Okay. And like I put my hand around like this around my mouth and I'm thinking, and you can see like I'm like, and I tell you guys, glad to see you guys again. How much time since we were at the rocks?
A day?
More
It
or less,
felt
yeah.
like an eternity.
A day?
Rough,
Yeah.
well, that was
Half a day.
yesterday.
Oh, we were quite a bit. So as you passed out, there were some beastkin that were approaching the rock sites. So Tasso here suggested to stay stealthy and to try to follow them to where their camp is, which we did. Unfortunately, they knew that they were followed, so they laid out an ambush and then engaged us in battle. We triumphed, but then it was starting to get a bit late. We were starting to lose light, so we moved to try to find some. Well, initially we wanted to go find the body of the wood elf that got killed, but I think we got lost, so we made camp and spent the night here. The good news is we were able to capture. He points to the beastkin. He says we were able to capture one of them, and I believe that was our initial plan, to get one of them to interrogate and potentially find where the camp is. So yeah, does that
20 hours
answer your
since
question?
So nobody saw the vision?
Well,
vision?
What vision?
Oh no! So I was the only one.
I had a weird dream about dinosaurs. Is that the one?
what's a dinosaur?
Okay.
But what is?
So
I was gonna ask the same thing, Jonas. What is a dinosaur?
Yeah,
So-
great minds think alike.
Yeah, sure.
so when we were at the rocks, I saw something. The rocks seemed to show me a certain vision in which I completely lost my sense of safety, and I felt like the end was coming. And I actually saw Baphomet.
What?
You saw Baphomet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did I see Baphomet, I saw a forest plain transform into arid sand and rocks, which looked extremely like the end of days, kind of. Can I associate that with like end of days from religious readings that I read?
The apocalypse.
He's in the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it felt, and it looked at me. Baphomet, he saw me, and he told me that the end is nigh, and that by what you guys told me, it's today.
What? Today?
Today.
He said
He
night.
said tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
but yeah, he said tomorrow, and which is technically today. But I don't know what if he's playing mind tricks, and why would he tell me that? But then he also called me his sacrifice. He told me, "Be prepared, I sacrifice," which made me completely shut down and become unconscious right after that. I don't know if this is a trick or if this is a sign of things
tonight, the
to
blood
come.
moon. Is tonight the
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
moon?
Yeah, I can also, yeah, and also say yeah. And there was the sun was in an eclipse mode by a certain moon. I could still see the outline of the sun, but it looked nothing like I've ever seen before. This, as we can hear, this is like, as you can imagine, this is extremely unsettling.
Well,
Game Master, do I know who Baphomet is?
we heard of
No.
him because the druids told us about not the druids but man, I forgot
Gnomes.
the gnomes.
The
Yeah,
gnome.
No,
talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Not much. Like your studies was not really in religion.
Hmm.
Other than the information that was provided in this adventure, not much. You're more concerned with elf shit, and even then, I don't know how deep you are into like religion lore and that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, that's about it.
then Saul continues. From what I can understand, and the positions of the rocks, is that the Beastkin must be related to the following of Baphomet. And as we have this guy, and I point to the guy who you guys captured, maybe there is a ritual or a plan going on to create some sort of event, and maybe he knows about it. Maybe we can, interrogate and see if we can get any sort of information. If there is a plan to maybe. So in the context of Baphomet, we know that it's omnipresent, or is it like dead, or do I know any like a religious aspect if it's like an
Did you make a
omnipotent?
religion test before?
Yeah, when I succeeded about the rocks, or when we were talking about Baphomet, no?
No, you didn't do you did a religion test much before that because he was
Yeah.
mentioned
Can I
way
roll for that
before
then?
that. And I don't know. Did you succeed? Did you fail? I don't know what your role was because
The first time,
I think you succeeded because I gave you some information.
it was a
That
critical success. I rolled a 1.
yeah, and I gave you a lot of information back then.
Exactly, but none of it regarding if like he exists in like a different plane, or if he's like
Oh
like
no,
we don't.
you don't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Like you're asking me like, oh, where does he live? What kind of tea he wants?
No.
Like you don't know that. Like
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
like you don't know that.
yeah, that's true. So,
Yeah.
but what I can speculate is that they might be trying to bring him to this realm and like maybe rule over it or something like that. Maybe it's something as cataclysmic as that, because that's what I could see from the event is that every life form was destroyed, and the only thing that I could see were rocks and like arid plains, and he seemed to be ruling over it. So I would say we have to interrogate the beast about if there is any sort of upcoming ritual that we need to stop. Guys,
Yeah, I'm
I
quite
mean,
shocked by what you are
I'm
saying. Hmm.
not sure what you're talking about. This Baphomet
I mean,
thing
we were gonna
outside of,
interrogate him.
but
Well, Jonah steps in and says, "Well, the information that we've gathered so far, the the wood elves were very upset by the humans trespassing in the forest, and they didn't mention the Beastkin as the children of Baphomet.
Yeah.
That's what they have mentioned to us. It is also, it is also through them and through also Eolis. They did say that the beast folks, they are coarse and foul creatures that would go to war with savage intents, and that they are doing this in the name of Baphomet to spread the chaos. So they did, excuse me, they did mention things along these lines. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure. This may very well be linked to what Saul has seen, but I'm also wary. I mean, we've had our share of trickery from them. You know,
yeah,
um, they were also the ones who made us see a vision of an innocent woodsmen being torn to pieces to lead us to a trap with the poison trap, if you remember.
With mushroom.
Yeah, I would say that this is information for us to remember. So our mission, though, and it's related to our mission, right? The mission is to find and rescue and assist Lady Xena.
Mhm.
So I think, to the extent where it intersects with what what you saw, I think it's okay, but let's not lose track of. I don't think we signed up for averting like any sorts of like creation of or bringing in back to this world or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I
that's what
would
they
rather
said.
not die if Baphomet comes around, you know. I don't know about you, but my home was destroyed by legions of demons, and this Baphomet sounds like a demon to me.
How did you survive that?
How I survived? I fled. That's how. We lost. So
So
if we could
shall
avert
we?
them coming again, another type of demon, that would be great. If you want my point of view, but that's right.
And I would agree with you, friend. Jonah says, if there is a way to avert that, I think that would take priority. But we're still, we all we have is a vision or a hallucination that
Yeah, we have this guy here. We can still
all has gone
interrogate him.
through.
Yeah, how
That's
about
true.
you? How about you talk
I-
to him?
Yeah, I can try. Um, well,
I stand up, go get a poison arrow out. I walk with you over to him. I take the gag out of his mouth and I hold a poison arrow to
and
his
I
eye.
use comprehend language on myself, and it's magic,
natural
magic,
one.
magic,
No,
magic. All right, it's not a one. Whew.
what did you roll?
I roll a
You rolled
25.
a 25. That is successful. So
Yeah.
as you touch yourself, she ungags him, puts her bow and arrow on his face, and as she ungags him, she says, starts talking. He
Speak until
starts
you're
saying,
spoken to.
yeah, and pretty much what he's saying, you will all die, you filthy, filthy humanoids. You will be all killed. My kin will fall on you. We will wear clothes out of your skin. We will make weapons of war with your bones, mongrels,
Right, right.
humans. And then he looks at Saul and Jonah angry, and he says, "Humans." Anyway, that's what you hear him say. This man.
Uh,
What language is he speaking? What is that?
right, I do start talking in his language. Right, where will be your weapons and your clothes and whatever. But I have a question for you. If you want to live, where is your hideout? Where is your camp? Okay,
It's on you.
he spits on me,
Yeah, when
motherfucker.
you say, "Where's your hideout?"
I'm gonna push the arrow
All right,
a little bit more into his face.
I open a cask
Okay.
of my black ale. I drink a little bit. We will try something.
Mm.
And I roll d6 or d4. It was what? I think it's just to make sure I don't say something stupid. Uh, d6. Okay.
That's my job.
For a change, I was gonna say.
And I want to use intimidation on this guy.
Well, no. Well, tell me what you're
Yeah.
doing to intimidate him.
So there is Ailey with her bow and arrow, and I draw my my hammer, and I tell him, alright, it's very simple. If you talk to us, maybe we let you go back to your kin and maybe live with whatever you want to do. Or what we are interested is just to find the elf Lady Zina and her party. And in any case, If you want to live, you have to give us some information, and we need to know where is the camp. Where is your tribe?
Now the good news for you is that Ailey has a bond with you. That when the two of you are negotiating with somebody, you guys get a +2
Okay.
to charisma, persuasion, or intimidation. So because this sounded more like that, you get a +2 to it.
So it's I need to roll persuasion.
Yes,
All right.
and he's gonna be the most confident piece of shit. So I don't know how confident
Shit, you
he's
roll.
gonna be. You rolled bad.
Yeah. I have a high persuasion and I rolled bad.
Do you have a bonus,
happens.
sister?
Yeah, plus
Plus
2.
That's
two.
+2.
23.
So that is against my confidence, not my courage. So that would be 12 plus. So what's your total?
23.
So as you're talking to him, he starts smiling.
Ah,
He
fuck.
starts smiling. You want, he says, you want to find our home, don't you? You will never find it. You can keep trying everything, but you'll never find it. You can cult your gods. You can cult your magic is weak. Nothing is gonna get you to where we are. Only we can get there. You will all die. You will all die, and hey, we don't hate dwarves. Or maybe I should say we don't hate them as much as humans. Maybe take your stuff and get the fuck back to your mountains. You'll stay alive. You'll drink one more of those ales.
I really tried to be nice with you.
He says, after you said, I really tried to be nice with you, he says, you think I'm scared of you? Do you think you're going to intimidate me? He says, there is something worse than you. Much, much worse than you. Have you ever sat down and cut innocent people into pieces and fed on them?
Do
Have you
I
done
look
that?
do I look interested by your life? I don't give a shit about your life. Just shut the fuck
Then
up and
you're
give me your
not
information.
intimidating.
I
Small
take
creature.
I take my hammer and
As you guys see him draw his hammer.
and I hit him on the feet, like breaking his
You hobbled him.
his bones on his feet.
Ah!
Are you gonna talk now, or do
So
you
since
want
I
me to
don't know what
continue?
you're saying,
I
so since I don't
continue.
know what you're
The
After
next.
the second one, make an intimidation test.
Thank you.
So
Quick intimidation check.
now you get a +2.
Oh man, what does
You know,
those rolls, man?
so
So plus
plus 5
3.
total, +3,
Yeah, plus
+2.
5. Yeah,
That's
24.
24.
Man, those rolls.
Unfortunately for you, he has a higher courage. But I may roll shit. You never know.
Oh,
He
come
rolled an
on.
18.
For God's sake. Uh, come on.
As you start breaking his legs, he screams in pain and then he starts laughing. And he says, oh, when I die, I'll be thanked. I'll be thanked for what I have done. My flesh will be eaten by my brethren, and through them I will keep on living.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
you
yeah.
break
Your flesh will be burned. Don't worry. We will burn your fucking ass.
Galleon.
the flesh of your people.
What's that, Ailey?
Galleon, I don't know what's going on. Do you need me to like poison him? Just like scrape him and fucking poison him?
He is quite resistant to my intimidation. Nah.
Jonathan, hey, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, well, I tried to intimidate him, but he is quite 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 strong. It's tough to break him. Not sure how to go about him. I tried to the intimidation piece. I tried to persuade him. I'm not sure I can charm him, so.
Maybe some John Denver music.
Yeah, I don't know. We might need to
Almost heaven.
mind control him or something. I don't know if one of you has something that can mind control and. Or do you have any idea how to maybe
Can I
talk
use
him some sense?
Can I use monster lore to know like a weakness for beast or like something that he's scared of?
monster lore before, and I believe you failed on Beastkin. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, you use it once. I'm not gonna allow, unless in specific cases, I'm not gonna allow just re-rolling it until you succeed on it. So you fail, you fail. That's why I kept asking about the religion stuff. It's either you succeeded or you failed on it, unless if there's a big reason why it would be different.
If you have another angle of
So Jonas
interrogation,
started telling you, well, what are you trying to get out of him?
well, I'm
Are you?
trying
Did you ask him about
the camp.
the camp?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm trying, but it doesn't budge.
What do you guys
So,
think?
not sure.
You asked him if he's
What
seen
did
the
you
high
say?
elf.
What did you say? He said something about have you what sat down and what picked or eaten? What was that?
What?
What did he say to you about?
Ah, he said he gonna eat our flesh and wear us as clothes and our bone
There's
as
a
a
start
weapon.
for everything. I
Yeah.
sheathed my weapon and I get close to the beast skin and I cut
You cut what?
one of his horns.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you draw your sword and you try cutting one of his horn, and he screams in pain. But it's very hard to cut.
Okay.
But you can, it's just gonna take a bit of time. And you
So,
say,
do you wanna talk
"Fucking
now?
elf!" You hear him say, "You fucking elf! You
This
think
can
you can cut my horns? Those are my essence and my bones. You cannot cut them. It's years and years of work and of hatred of you." And he looks at Jonah after saying that.
they kinda
Finish.
have a
Keeps
distaste
cutting.
for human. This is quite strong. Uh,
Well, yeah, if you remember,
yeah,
Eolus specifically
yeah,
spoke of that and
yeah, yeah.
said that they have a big thing against humans.
Galleon, would you be? I stop for a second. I look
Mhm.
at you, Galleon, and I say, "Will you be so kind as to explain to him that he's dealing with a dark elf here, and that I'm going to start eating him?" And I take a bite of his neck.
All right. So I tell the Biskin, this
Let me know
woman
how
right
many
here.
points I need to reduce in my,
Huh?
as I engage in those very infamous actions.
All right. So you see this dark elf that is eating your flesh. She will continue to do so until you talk. So you better start giving us some information if you want this to stop. Otherwise, I have nothing else for you than death.
Make another intimidation test.
I nibble
Let
on his ear
me.
now.
Well, it's better. Plus
Plus
3
It's
5.
better.
plus 2.
On his 9.
32.
32. 32.
32. Okay.
All right.
He's like, stop, tell her to stop. Okay. Ah.
Ah, we got something. We got something. So, talk.
I keep nibbling.
If you don't talk, she will continue to bite
What do
you.
you want me to talk about? You didn't. What do you want?
We want to know how to access your camp. We saw the pass with the what's it called the
Trinkets.
thingies, the trinkets on the way, but we didn't find a way to access your camp.
You have to stop first.
To stop?
You have to stop.
Okay, stop.
I hold
Faye,
him by the horn and
stop. Faye,
I'm horrified.
let
I
him
don't think I ever knew anything
let
about
him talk. Let him talk. He's giving us something maybe here.
this.
All right, she stopped. Now talk.
I look. Hold on. I look at him like I get really close to his face, and I do this.
Make an intimidation test, Faye.
You better succeed, huh?
No, he's probably gonna fail miserably.
Oh no, don't roll a
Dark
one.
elves have pointed teeth.
Ah, it's not too bad, not too bad.
26.
Yeah,
26, not too
yeah,
bad.
that's a failure.
Oh really? Oh man.
Yeah. No, I have some good courage. I rolled a 14 plus my courage. Anyway, so his attention is drawn to Galleon, and he says,
Alright.
"Have you followed the path?"
Have I followed the path? What do you mean? No, we stopped because the path stopped.
Well, why didn't you follow the path? Stupid small creature.
And at the end of the pass, what will
I
we
can
found?
show you.
What will we?
I can show you.
With those feet, it's gonna be hard. But tell us, what we do?
Well,
What do we find?
then I'm sorry. The only way is I have to be there.
All right. He says that the only way is that he has to come with us, and he will show us how to reach it. Maybe it's something with the Beastkin that only them can access the camp.
Or maybe he's gonna trigger some sort of alarm where he
Or
knows the
maybe
area.
can I use a kind of I don't know to know if he's telling the truth? Something
Insight.
insight
On what part?
on the fact that he's gonna really really show us the way, not set us on a trap.
How would you infer that from what he said?
That what? That it was a trap or?
Like whatever he said, like he didn't say anything about traps. What he said is, so your insight is trying to figure out if he's telling the truth or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
And what he said was, pretty much that you
Only
have to take me with you.
yeah, that's the only way to go there is that he shows us. So that's only him
Yes.
can only
So,
a
so
Beastkin.
that's
what I'm.
okay. So that then make an insight on that.
All right.
I have to make some masquerade for that.
Oh, nice roll.
Masquerade. Here's a 12 plus a natural 1. He seems cornered,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like he believes that it seems like he's being truthful, although he's probably not telling you the whole truth. But he's being truthful in saying, what he just said.
Okay. So yeah. So I believe he will lead us to the camp, but we have to be very careful. I feel like there might be a trap behind, so we have to take extra steps and be watchful.
Tim, how far is it from here?
How far is it from here?
Weren't you on the pass, you said? Or were you just lying to me?
Yes, we were. But how far on the pass is it?
I don't know. You guys, I was sleeping, and I just, you guys gagged me, and
All right,
I don't know where we are. We're in the
Fine,
forest.
fine. We got it. All right, we need to go back on the pass, and he will show us. I broke his feet, so we will have to carry him, I guess.
Carry him.
I was just
Drag
thinking
him.
that.
Huh?
Gonna
He can't
drag him,
walk.
not carry him.
Yeah, well, drag him if you want.
Yeah, he'll fucking claw you if he gets the opportunity. So no, gonna
Alright.
drag his ass.
Okay.
Well, he's tied up, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never know.
All right. We'll take you there, and you will show us how to get inside the camp and lead us inside.
So
Has he seen the high elf?
Oh yeah, I can ask him. Yeah. Did you see a certain high F and a party of humanoid? Did you encounter them?
No,
No?
I saw a low elf. She was low on the ground.
I slap him in the face.
Yeah. Ouch.
I don't do joke here.
I think she's dead by now. Our boss took her. Was him
Your boss
himself.
is that
She was with-
Baphomet? Who's your boss?
And his facial expression changes, and he says, "Don't fucking say his name, you fucking wimp."
Baphomet. What are you gonna do?
He cuts his own tongue.
What?
He opens his mouth, sticks his tongue, cuts it, as he's now drowning in his own blood, dying.
What the fuck?
And there you go. You lost the.
Oh man.
You lost this this piece of information. He commits suicide.
Well,
Yeah, that's new.
didn't take a joke. Alright.
What's happening, everybody? Jonah says, "Oh," he's like, "Oh God!" as he sees blood pouring out of the dude.
I
What
turn to Faye.
what happened?
Did he really just bite his own tongue off? Is what Tasso says.
Yeah, apparently.
I run to Faye and I put my hand on her eyes, like, don't look away.
Roll a d4.
Who? Me?
Faye,
Oh.
Faye, roll a d4.
Don't look.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. -4 to the balance. Fuck yeah, no, it's there is more blood than what you'd have thought would come out of his tongue.
Fuck. Well, in any case, we have
In
to
any case,
hurry.
he said to follow the path, so we can
we have
follow
to
the
follow the
path
path,
and we'll
so
see.
that's the only clue.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Shit.
I take my hammer and I smash him. Ah, fucking hell.
Oh! Faye, are you around as he's smashing with the hammer? Roll another d4, man!
We know how to get her some
Oh,
extra
man.
D4s now.
Next thing you know, Faye's
I'm
next to you,
pissed.
over the body, like stabbing it. Yes! So as Galen keeps smashing him and the party moves a bit away from there, Jonah is like, okay, what happened? Like, did he just cut his
So-
tongue? And...
So this seems to be a very interesting tactic we can use. If you say Baphomet in front of them,
They killed themselves.
kill themselves.
They commit suicide. I think this is great. I think this would be a perfect,
Strategy.
adventure for a role-playing game. Like a role-playing game would be a game where people would gather and pretend to be other people, and then the bad guys would just commit suicide when you mention the name of somebody. Fuck you.
But no, he was very upset that Dalian was saying the name of Baphomet.
Yeah.
I could just see Ahmed was planning this out. He's like, I'll make one weakness that if they say the God's name in front of him, he'll kill himself. They'll never figure this out.
That would be. That would be.
Alright, well, we don't
Honestly, I
have a
can
lot
try
of
to
leads,
battle with saying
right?
that.
We could try that, Soul, if we encounter them next time. But we don't have a lot of leads.
You
Other
have to
than
follow the path.
Follow the path, yeah. We stopped
Faye,
last time.
are you feeling all right?
Okay.
Okay. Who's
I'm gonna
not
try to-
feeling well?
I'm gonna try spiritual balance again.
Okay, go ahead. Who and he's asking who's not feeling well.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm not in perfect shape, but I'm okay.
Okay, Tasso, what did you roll?
30.
You're successful. Okay. So Jonah tries a holy word on you, Soul.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna work. Still have to test
Yeah,
this.
man. Thanks for trying.
What's his name? Soul, not Soul. Tasso, you recover one MP because I just cast level 1
Right.
spell. Natural 1. I will not cast this spell for the next 30 minutes. Never mind, he says. I'm sorry about that, Soul. I tried.
That's right. And
Is
I
Soul
give him a high five. I'm like, it's the time that counts. I know what you mean.
Are you still injured?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not injured. I'm just not. Well, no. I mean,
He's
we're
not
talking
feeling
injuries, right?
He's
Yeah.
He's not feeling 100%.
I mean, hit point wise, are you still down?
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that. I thought we got you all up. I can
Yeah. No,
heal you.
he had a
I'm-
lot of damage.
I got a lot of stamina.
Right. So here's the healing light.
Regular or empowered?
Empowered.
Empowered. All right. Roll it, baby. Roll it. Don't roll a natural 1 like me.
35.
You are successful.
20 hit
So,
points back.
So you get 20 hit points back.
Yeah, that puts me to almost like 99% full. So, thanks. Thanks, Tasso.
You're welcome. So are we heading back to the rocks and then try to follow the path again?
Nope, that's the only lead. Let's do it.
We should probably watch out for ambushes.
So
What's-
go ahead. Anything?
Yeah.
Want to say?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So as you guys leave the clearing, like and head further north, I will ask for well, whoever's leading you to make a perception test. So Jessica, you get a double advantage because you know where it is. So roll 3 times your perception. Okay, that's difficulty factor. Natural 20. So, Eiley, what's your total?
36.
Okay, so you head to the direction. It's gonna take you a while to get there. Normally, it should have been about an hour to get there. It's gonna take you 2 hours to get to the site. You're, like walking. You feel like there is less movement around you. You're noticing less. There was a sense of dread when you were in this forest up north. That seems to have shifted a bit as you lead the party. The rest of you are following. What you do not notice is an individual stepping next to the left body of the beastkin that was just killed. Something stepped next to him. That same thing kneels down and puts its hand on its face and says something in a different language. And then, with its misshapen hand, grabs the tongue that the creature has cut and pulls it up. As it pulls it up, we see the face of the creature. It is the shaman, like, pulls its tongue, looks at you guys from behind as you are making your way, and smiles. And on that, we'll end this session.
Damn.
And
Holy
you
shit.
cannot use this information, Darren. I've noticed you taking notes, but this is
The
not
evil
something
shaman
that
makes
you
an
know.
Oh,
appearance.
jeez.
Holy
So
shit.
I have a question right off the
But we
bat.
don't know this. There, I
What's
added
the
that
question?
to it.
I don't know. Maybe I can ask later, but
Go ahead.
no, Eiley has not had much exposure to other elves. So I would think that she would be freaking out about Fae right now. I don't think she knows anything about dark or even
Because she started licking
or
people.
she doesn't even know. I don't
biting
even
them,
think she even
yeah.
knows that she's half dark elf.
Yeah.
She thinks she's high elf.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
but you didn't
So-
hear that because he told him that in the other language.
What was the
Yeah.
language, by the way?
It was you don't know.
Damn.
Okay.
You don't know. Your character doesn't know. And
Okay.
for him, he just learns it. What I can
So
tell you
it's
is that
not
it's not
aberration then.
aberration. No, it's not aberration.
Okay.
So we'll see
What?
where this is gonna go. But yeah, the only reason why I used this, I was not gonna give you guys that description of what happened after you guys kill him, because first I didn't think he would die. But the only reason I gave that is because I wanted to do a quick Easter egg to that creature had a necklace the first time you saw him, and he had tongues on the necklace. The shaman.
I remember that
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And for me, I just thought that it would make the most sense to take that tongue at the end.
Yep.
You know, the tongue that was cut,
Mm.
and to have him hold it. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, no, they shouldn't know that, but I think it would be good to end on that.
Things turned a
That's
little dark
awesome.
towards the end there.
You know, it's
Yeah.
always like that. It's perfect. I like it. It was dark last time, like dark this time. It gives well, at least for me, wanting more. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed. Sorry again for being late today.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I
Thank you
like-
guys.
I liked hearing how his clan got wiped out.
Yep.
I had known that, so Tassel
Have a
likes
good one,
that right
guys.
now.
Enjoy.
He
Oh,
said
you
his
mean
Bye.
you mean
dwarves.
Galleon?
Yeah, Galleon's
Yeah.
little story.